I didn't notice. Is this heroic or regular?
It's regular.
It's regular. I'm summoning you right now, actually.
Regular.
Wait, who still needs summons? Because I still don't see some people here, and I'm just summoning them.
I just got one.
Are we gonna try Mythic
I didn't
Talent?
notice. Is this heroic?
Like it's pretty easy.
I mean, one assumes if we can clear heroic.
We did heroic already. Not this week, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, after we try heroic like fetid again, if we don't do heroic fetid, I'm sure we'll do mythic talok next. Like we'll give it an attempt.
Hey, Sete?
Fetid's actually really easy if you just do it right. It's a lot on the tanks though. Like they just need to survive.
Hey Raz, did you get summon before?
I got it. I'm grabbing a couple of flasks really
Oh,
quick.
okay. Alright, cool.
Sorry, guys.
You better be.
Who else still needs? Unholy? Did you get one?
Let's get everyone summoned.
Cass, do you want me to put a cauldron down this time? Because you've gone all other ones?
Axiom.
Okay,
Transmogus gangster.
just another thing too to talk about. You guys have got to be ready for the race. Okay, you need to have flasks, you need to have food, you need to have potions for normal. Don't wait on cauldrons. If we happen to have cauldrons, great. If we happen to have feasts, great. Zedite's probably spent over 150k in the last 2 weeks for feasts and mats for cauldrons and things like that. So you guys have got to start bringing your own stuff as well. We just have to make sure that everyone is doing their part. If we have a cauldron and feast, then cool. You don't have to use your stuff. But on the off chance we don't, come prepared. Because having everybody fully flasked, pre-potting, fully raid buffed is going to increase our DPS a lot. Number two, in regards to pre-potting, we're not seeing people pre-potting enough. Yes, it's normal. Yes, I know potions are rather expensive at the moment, but that burst at the beginning could be the difference between a 1% wipe and the boss dying. Number two, come prepared, like, know what you're doing. You know, if you mess up on a mechanic, you know, focus on it, fix it. Don't just keep doing it over and over again. Number three, hold on. We are trying to get through normal in a single day, so we need people to come, you know, fully prepared. The other thing too, pop your cooldowns when you're supposed to. You know, if we're looking at logs and we're seeing people that are leaving their cooldowns not being used, we need everybody, you know, to pop their cooldowns like they're supposed to. If you need help with things, we've got a lot of stuff in the Discord channel to help you out. They give you rotations, what your best and slot gear is, what enchants you should be using, what talents, what Azurite traits you should have, when you should pop your cooldowns and everything. There's a lot of really good stuff that'll help you out to maximize everything. So... Okay, we'll look at filling the last few spots we have.
Force of nature.
Oh my gosh, we don't have 4 paladins healing. That's awesome.
I don't think there are 4 paladin healers in the guild, honestly, for your progression knights.
Do we have shaman in here? Or
No.
mages get time
We
warped
have
up
one
there?
shaman.
I just mean for lust.
We do have a shaman.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Time Warp is the same potency as Heroism too.
It is. They're exactly the same.
They're about the same now.
Yeah,
What
they've been the same for like several expansions, I thought.
Yep.
But it's not the same as Lust, though. Lust is superior in every way.
Well, in that case, everybody, can we go over to Horde, and then we'll have Bloodlust.
Yep. Oh, right, I forgot about that.
I'm so tired of looking at orcs.
Hey dude, I am an Orc Paladin right now, so...
I came from Horde on Legion, and I'm done with it.
Dude, it's all about Blood Elves, man. Come on, get out of here.
I was a troll after. I couldn't handle that either. None of the boots fit.
I don't know, man. There's some Alliance classes that are, or not classes, but races that are still kind of like Draenei is really weird. Like everything, well, I mean, from the feet down are really weird. I mean,
One other
From
thing
the
I need to
feet
mention.
down?
One other thing I need to mention as well. You guys have got to keep your item levels and spec up to date in your guild note, because when we're sitting here trying to look at invites and whatnot, if we go through and we see 40 people signed up and 30 of them have their spec and item level updated, it makes it a lot easier on who to choose. Please, it's something simple, just please do it. It helps out and saves us a lot of time.
I'm feeling good about this week.
How does a re-origination array work? Does it gain stacks based on how many people in the raid have it?
Wait, what?
A re-origination array, it increases mastery, well, for me mastery, but...
I don't know. I have two, but Rune has one.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's a buff.
It's a buff from the helmet, the Azerite helmets.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
my chest piece has one. But my other stuff isn't even Uldir level.
Does... oh, never mind. Looks like the Uldir Azerite gear has got some really cool stuff.
Are the traits different than what we've been getting?
Some of them.
That's really cool. I haven't looked at that yet.
Yeah, just now talking about it, I just decided to look at it. I linked that one, Archive of the Titans. That's for the plate gear, obviously, but I'm sure it's probably going to be for a lot of other people. That's really cool, man. Primary stat for stacking stat.
I feel like it's like Diablo 2 type gear. I'm alright with it.
Yeah, I like some of this stuff. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Watch, get her back.
Oh, this one's cool.
If we don't still have a summoning stone up, let's get one back up, please.
Is it okay if I hearth then for summoning real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Got one little second of that.
to change talents. It's kind of... And I did because I'm a big dumb.
So re-origination array is some sort of what, buff or?
Yeah, it at 2 stacks for me at least, it's giving me 150 mastery.
Okay,
I'm gonna hearth and grab. I've bought like 50 of the Tome of Tranquil Minds to give out as well, but I left them in my bank. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I was about to buy a whole bunch of those too.
Yeah.
I have like 20.
I probably should have bought some
Okay,
of those
summon
too.
Axie back.
Man, that Lightforged Draenei looks so sick. Like,
Oh yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm back.
Could I also get a summon back, please?
Did Link, let's get people summoned back. Who is not here?
Here.
Okay, get him in here.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to be really focusing on mechanics now that people have seen the fights as well as hopefully watched the videos from last week. I think the majority of us have either been in here once already or have done this already. Alright, last time.
Alright, last week we one-shot this boss. Let's do it again, you guys.
Did we one-shot it last time?
We did. Now, one thing that I want you guys to please be mindful of is to make sure that you are placing the stuff in the right place. And we'll worry about that after we get this trash done. So let's get this trash pulled.
I need a talk.
Okay, back up.
Is anyone still getting those line of sight issues on the entrance here?
There are two different cells. Aha. Moonkin toys, just another feather in my cap.
Uh-huh.
But I also have a helmet that has literal feathers on it, so...
Alright, feast coming up.
I call the ribs.
Dibs on a crab.
Okay, so remember here, this is important. Drop the debuff near the blue. Remember, you can stack, two of them. Drop one, move, drop a second, then drop the third. But please try to keep them more consolidated. Last week, we had everything spread out. Now, granted, it was our first time in here, I get that. So last week, we were all kind of spread out. But let's try to clean it up a little this week. Yeah. Alright.
So like a 20-second strat refresh.
So when you get the debuff, you're going to run to the blue square. If you are targeted by Sanguine, which is not the debuff but the knockback, you're going to want to run to the side of the raid over here where I'm jumping up and down. We're going to run to the side of the raid here to keep them from knocking everyone back. Then, once we get to phase 2, and make sure you move from the charge from the when he charges after his mace. Also, when he is doing his slam, I will move the boss over into the pile of blood. Make sure you move 30 yards away at minimum, because it will actually reduce the amount of damage you take from the slam. And then we'll move back into it, into the middle of the room, and finish off the fight. Once we get to phase 2, remember Volatile Bloods. Hex will be taunting the Coalesced, and I will be intercepting the Volatile Bloods. Do not DPS the Volatile Bloods at all. Just make sure you are attacking the Coalesced. Okay, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Initiating plasma collection. Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Not in the middle.
Okay,
Beware.
blood too close. Try to get it over into the corner where the blue marker is as best as possible.
4,
Deploy.
3,
Cudgel.
Cudgel, watch out.
1.
Moving back to Skull.
I got next Trink.
Initiating blood dispersal
I'll get the one after
of
that.
target host. Activating cudgel retrieval. Beware.
Cudgel in about 10 seconds, so get ready to move away from the blood. Nope, phase 2. Stack on skull.
4,
Skull, stack on skull.
Evacuation.
2, Keep yourself about
1.
where I'm at away from the edge.
Stand
If you get hit by a volatile, it will knock you back. Remember, you have to rotate around the room because the coalesce do drop blood. We're going clockwise, guys. Okay, finish off that coalesced. Second one's up.
I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first.
Doing good, doing good. We're almost at the bottom.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Don't bother DPS Vitalik. Make sure your DPS is coalesced. Keep rotating, guys. Don't stand in that. Good look. Okay, same exact strat.
Burn the ad.
At
Burn
maximum.
the ad, pop hero,
Resume
burn the
collection.
boss after the ad's dead. Put the bloods on the outside edge of the room. We're gonna rotate around the room. Hex intercept the volatiles.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Deploy. Cudgel.
Move, move, move.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
Okay, now get back behind him. Alright, we're not going to clear out anymore after that. If we have another cudgel, I'm just going to point him into the wall.
Cudgel retrieval. I need to get closer. It's That's too far away. Beware.
Static, dodge it.
I'm out of range.
Cudgel in about 5 seconds. I'm gonna put it into the walls to be ready to run away.
2.
Run away, little girl. Cudgel. I need to get closer. Fuel levels depleted. Shutting down.
Caretaker that I believe operates this facility.
Nice
guys.
Titan Forge.
370.
Grats.
Ooh, congrats.
Oh, nice. I got a trinket.
Hey, very nice.
Hey, does anyone need these gloves? Or I guess I'll give them to someone else.
Hey, look, I'm a big boy.
Alright, I don't need the wand, so let me find it in my bag first.
Super could probably use it.
Remember, what's gonna happen here is the ads are gonna come at us from behind.
Oh, bad chest placement, sorry.
Okay, is Zeri the only one who can use that wand?
Give me a sec, I'll get
Ad's
these
coming.
doors open. What? No! The blasted doors are sealed! Stop breaking things till they open!
Side Dread has 355 gloves up for roll. Haste crit.
11.
Sorry, leather. I'm sorry, yeah, they're leather.
I need a top.
Okay, for some reason I can't trade my wand.
Is it actually an upgrade for it?
Is it Warforged?
Is it an upgrade
No,
for you?
It's the same thing that I have. 55.
I don't have a target.
Do you vape? That might be it.
So I had that.
What?
Is it a staff? That's what happened to me. If you're
And I'm wearing in staff, and this is a one-hand
I'm
wield.
gonna have to put groups together, so give
for
me
some reason that's bugged. I have a 370 staff and I couldn't trade a 355.
AFK minute.
Sorry, Zeri, I can't trade it. There's a bug.
Maybe put in a ticket.
Actually, that might work.
Alright.
Oh, did you get it from a coin? From a roll?
No.
Yeah, it's probably just because you vape, man.
Yeah, I've got that before. How do you put in a ticket again? Never mind.
Little question mark.
Got it.
Was it just me, or did that boss go down a lot faster?
much. People's EBS is greatly improved from last.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like number 8 now. Look at everybody. I'm getting excited.
Nice.
I'm working on the mothers groups now, so give me just a moment.
It's amazing what 1 week of Mythics does.
I'm surprised you guys don't have a monk, honestly. I'm like looking through this, it's like the one DPS class that you're missing. Or actually from the entire raid, you don't have a single monk in here.
We have not had a raiding monk in a while, I don't know why.
That's crazy. Monks are so flippin' strong, it's insane.
Ax, do you need me to go back to my healing monk?
I was talking about for DPS, like Windwalker is like literally #1.
Well, monks give like a raid-wide bonus, don't they, of some sort?
Windwalker gives increased move speed. That's it.
That's really useful though.
I'm sure it could be in certain situations, but like even at 380, full 380 gear, monk is still #1.
So 5% physical damage taken reduction from what kind of monk?
Probably Brewmaster, if I had to guess.
That's really good too. Are they more fun to play than a druid?
It depends on what you consider fun. They're the best raid tank in the game currently.
How's that like in difficulty to play? I used to tank as a druid, so
It's the
super easy.
hardest class to tank in.
Yeah, it's very unusual. It's not normal because so basically like all damage you receive applies a debuff to you, and it's called stagger, and it's literally like it's in the name, like it staggers the damage over time, and you have to cycle cooldowns to lower your staggering incoming damage. It's very unusual. It's very different, but once you figure it out, like I said, it's literally the best tanking class in the game currently.
That's pretty cool.
They are good. They're very, very good. And
Monk, you said?
yeah, Brewmaster Monk, they're really strong right now. Although usually once other classes start getting more gear, what I usually see end up doing really well mid to late expansion is Prop Pally, Blood DK, Guardian Druid, and then Brewmaster still fits in there somewhere.
Aren't DKs naturally good due to the new Mythic thing they put out in Legion?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just mean like their ability to get gear and gear faster. I mean, once people's item level is high enough, then it kind of is a wash. Like
I don't know.
A DK excels in Mythics.
Well, not as well as Demon Hunters. Demon Hunters are better than DKs, honestly, in Mythics, and
Summon.
Yeah.
I'm still working on groups, guys. Give me just a minute.
Okay.
I'm sorry, who was that that's asking for someone?
Cyril.
Okay, I see the people that need summons.
You think Prot Warrior is good? Mythic Plus?
I've heard that Prot Warrior is the worst tank for everything.
Yeah.
No, Prot Warrior, I don't know about for Mythics, but Prot Warrior isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be this expansion. Prot Warrior used to be god-awful, which is weird because like they used to be, like even further ago, like before Kata, Prot Warrior was amazing. Well, actually, no, Prot Warrior was really good in Kata too. So pretty much Mop and Beyond, Prot has been trash.
What I use to like identify something good in Mythic is movement speed and like life regen and little quirky things like Death Grip or Bubble, Stealth, you know.
Yeah, right now leading the top for Mythic Dungeons, it's definitely Demon Hunter and DK, and I think Demon Hunter beats out DK by quite a bit.
Yeah, their movement speed is good.
And their avoidance and leech, and yeah, they're good. They're very, very good. But they're trash raid tanks, so there's that.
Yeah. They're having issues right now with ignore pain.
I mean, how can you can only ignore pain for so long, like then it just hurts.
Nah, I ignore all the pain.
I stuff it deep down inside.
Just take it.
I hate you, Dad.
Aw, that's okay. I'll be your dad. You can call me Daddy.
Ooh.
Ew.
No, thank you.
Wow.
I want the other raid. pass.
That's fine. Okay. Look. Just PM me and we'll go from there.
I need an adult. Did they fix that exploit where you could take this into the other room?
Only one way to find out.
I want to know, but I don't want to get banned. I have an entire week of doing stuff.
Do you really think they'll ban
One-shot
people
is
for
not
that?
doing anything super fun.
Wait a second. What the heck? Are banners proportional to the size of your character?
That'd be cool.
Because I put down this one and it's huge.
What are you talking about? They're exactly the same size. Yeah.
Depth
What?
perception might be a thing. One of them's forward, one's backward.
Yeah,
No.
like literally if you zoom out, they're the exact same size. Yes.
I'll post a picture into Discord one sec.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe it looks different in your on your screen for sure.
Yeah, it's the same size.
Okay, so some people do perceive mine as larger.
That's what she said.
Yes.
So that.
Alright, so measure someone's head. Get out the tape measure.
Wait, I feel like we're not talking about battle standards anymore.
Is that what you call yours?
Oh, it is a standard though, just not the bottom.
Y'all should be ashamed.
So it's.
I was wondering when you'd chime in.
No, they're the exact same size on your screen too. What are you talking about?
Alright, check that list and make sure you see your name on it. Tell me if you don't.
Is it?
Check to make sure if there's any doubles as well.
I think I did better on the doubles.
I only see Raz. I don't see Razzie Cutie, so.
Super's in here twice. Just kidding, Super's not with us.
Nope, he's not even in here. He's on Anvil.
That's just joking.
That I did not. Let's get someone on the other top.
Actually, regular's right. There's actually 28 minutes.
Well, we usually send the last group anyway. The last two groups at the same time.
Oh, it's hot. Hannon Top. That's the one you're missing.
Nope, he's there.
Okay.
Ooh, I can't wait to do heroic and get those sanguis cells or whatever they're called.
I've got some already.
You get them in normal as well.
Right, but in heroic you get 10. Yeah, 10 per boss. It's so good.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I have like 18 right now. It's pretty lit.
What are you gonna do with all these segment cells? Like,
I crafted the 370 pants and boots. And then you can further upgrade them to like mythic if you want to. Once you create the 355, you get the pattern for 370, etc.
Gotcha. Does this raid drop enchants?
I changed up the macro a little bit. So Chrome, OG, and Hex are going group 1. And Cass, you're going to go in group 2. Peachy, you're down to 7. Because the group on the other side doesn't take as much damage as the group that's tanking the bot. That's what we're having problems with last week is the tanks were switching over and we're getting... Once the healers got light near the end and we were dying from it. Okay, here we go. So remember, we're going to call it... No, please pay attention to what your group number is because we're going to call out group number. So group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So remember that. Also, if we call out for you to go and wins hits right after we say go, don't go until after wins is hit.
Copy that, boss.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Virulent strain detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice.
Also, remember to move out of the fire as quick as possible and never be in front of the bomb.
2, 1.
Testing bacterial resistance
Dodge fire.
to extreme heat.
Good work.
Granting containment chamber.
Wins.
3, 2,
Group 1, go.
Initiating.
Don't be in front of the boss. I can't turn her yet.
Testing bacterial resistance.
Dodge fire,
to
top us
extreme
off,
heat.
healed.
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Group 2, go.
Testing bacterial
Dodge fire.
resistance to extreme heat.
Wind tunnel coming up.
Granting containment chamber.
Group 3, go after the wind.
Dissection protocol
Hands down.
2, 1.
testing bacterial resistance
Dodge fire.
to extreme heat.
Group 4, go.
We just win.
I know. Group 5, oh, sorry. Top us off, then group 5, go.
3,
Dissection
Go,
protocol
group 5.
initiated.
2, 1.
Testing bacterial resistance
Dodge fire,
to
group 6,
extreme
get ready.
heat.
Group 6, go.
Granting containment chamber.
Wait for winds. Okay, has 6 already gone through? If so, 7 go.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Stack on green when you get over here, please.
Group 8, go. Top us off, heals.
AoE cooldown if you have.
Dissection protocol initiated.
2,
Last 2 groups get ready to go as soon as we're topped off after wins.
3,
But we need people topped off. Heals, come on. Get us topped off.
We have a lot of heals on this side, that's why.
I have potion.
Go, go, go.
I don't have a target.
You have a trank?
Remember, there's going to be the gate. All the way on the left, all the way on the, over here with me.
Dissection protocol initiated.
3, 2,
Kill the ads, kill the ads, kill the ads.
Bacterial resistance
Dodge fire.
to extreme heat.
Don't be in front of the boss, moving her.
Granting containment chamber.
Red shadow, please. Wind tunnel. Group 1, get ready to go after the winds.
1.
Group 1 after this, go.
Stand in the middle.
In the middle.
Dissection protocol
Alright, group 1, get over there.
2, 1.
testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Cast check.
Granting containment.
Yeah, she's hard to move with the winds.
You say group 2.
Not yet, group 2. Not until the ads are dead.
Need to be res on the heal.
All the way
Hands
over,
down.
all the way over, all the way over. If there's a
Hands
resident,
down.
get it up onto heals. Group 2, go.
Dissection protocol.
Don't be in front of the boss.
2, 1.
How about I just need those lasers?
Resistance to extreme heat.
We're gonna have to pick up the pace.
Granting containment chamber.
Group 3, get ready after the winds and go.
1.
Don't be in front of the boss.
Preparing samples for study.
3, 2, 1.
You can send another group. I have a big cooldown blow.
What do you heals first?
Yeah, heals us.
Dang.
Dissection protocol initiated.
Group 3 through.
2, 1.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme
Group 4, get ready, go.
Granting containment chamber.
3, 2, 1.
Group 5, get ready.
Preparing
Dodge the
samples
beams
for
and
study.
group 5, go.
3, 2, 1.
Top us off and then group 6, go.
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Testing bacterial resistance to
Yeah, we need
Seven,
to get
go.
this people.
7, go.
You ready for AoE heal? Don't have it.
Pop a
Hold on
trank,
second,
something.
have it.
Stack in the middle.
Dodge this and we gotta go through.
3, 2, 1.
Get ready to pop personal.
Come on.
Pop personals.
Rallying cryos.
Heal up hero.
Hero.
Dissection protocol initiated.
You have lock candies.
2, 1.
Testing
Kill the
bacterial
ass.
resistance
Get out
to
of fire.
extreme heat.
We don't have the roads.
Okay.
Granting containment chamber.
Wins.
System
Nice. Good job, guys.
Yes.
levels return to secure threshold.
Great job on those interrupts.
Masterizing.
Ooh, lagging.
That did it.
Thank you,
This
Masters.
technology isn't all that confusing if you have a knack for it. Facility systems compromised. Proceed with caution.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Close as I can figure, this is some sort of research facility.
Yeah. Love that Sanguine cell.
Footsies.
Well, that explains why the
Hey, extra saber, do you guys need a ring?
I could definitely go for one of those rings. It's the crit haste
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I could definitely use the crit haste ring as well.
I'll roll you for it.
Good old-fashioned roll-off, boys.
Alright, hold on. Let's... If you have loot that you do not want, we need to have one person that should be putting them up for roll.
Savior doesn't need his.
So...
And by the way, we shouldn't be stopping. Let's start clearing trash. Come down here.
Best get rid of Gahoon.
So one person go for saviors, put yours up first.
Grats.
Grass Thanos.
Sounds like a plan. While we're at it, I'll see what other secrets the Titans may have left behind.
Run away, little girl! Run away, little girl! Run away. I need to target something first.
Val has a ring to put up.
Link it.
Someone else just linked an offhand.
Yeah, does he put up her offhand for the Uldir subject manifest?
I didn't see it.
That's
we have
really
some
good. That's
for
good
not.
for like a bunch of people, I'm sure.
It's an offhand.
There's room for offhand.
It's offhand with sockets.
Oh my
Can
god.
we, like, show it?
He already linked it.
Already did.
Soothe the War Mother, please. One of the druids, please.
Come on,
Okay, I
Max.
saw.
I know
I'll
you
roll
can
for it.
take it.
Yeah, here's what it
Did you guys see that 40k irregularity DPS. How is that possible?
Trash.
Yeah, it's 40k, that's huge stuff.
I don't have a target.
AoE is good.
The next row is Battle Spring.
Is that a joke?
No. More than one person got that.
Going to Drunken at 5.
Oh, pull from behind.
Yeah, come on, guys, pay attention.
I need a target.
Speaking of pulling, pretty sure I won that offhand also.
That's the CPU. Yeah, there.
I need to target something first.
Okay, hold on. I need to restart the game. I'm getting bugged out here. Hold on.
Like a transmog X.
Huh?
I said I like your transmog.
Oh, nice.
Just like my tank and transmog.
Okay, this is working better. Back up a little.
Leroy?
I can enchant any of those rings if you need them. Razzie.
I've got a scroll, but thank you.
Okay. Oh,
Run away, little girl.
When they start casting Bloodstorm, you stun them, it will interrupt it.
I need a target.
I'll worry about soothing the left if you want to worry about the right, so Jarrett.
What'd you say?
I'll soothe left if you want to do right when it pops.
Okay.
Well, I'd also be down to letting Axe just tank it. Die. That'd be fun.
I thought we only refused to heal so tight.
I refuse to heal anyone unless they pay us.
Oh.
Pretty sure Axie called for the roll on the offhand, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought so.
No.
Or I actually like kind of blocked that.
Oh. Yeah, I thought everybody already rolled for all the pieces of gear that they didn't want.
I need to target something first.
We're getting fetid first?
Yep.
Cool.
Ah! What in blazes is that thing?
This facility has experimented on a variety of life forms to
Hags,
research
I need you to.
solutions
I
for
gotta fix
old
where
god
it says it's
corruption.
screwing up my game. Also get Zephos.
You missed one.
I'll be right back.
Look at that slowpoke DK.
Yeah.
Who even needs 355 gear, let's be honest.
That guy did.
Don't stand in front of the swipes. That hurts.
I don't have a top.
Don't tell
Remember
me
how we
how I'm
wiped
not
on
yet,
this
Ray.
trash in Heroic?
That trash was really hard.
I'm out of
Back up,
range.
back up.
Okay, let's see if this is any better.
Roll for the offhand of the socket.
Oh, socket.
355, crit verse. Alright. And 3,
Peach is a witch.
2, 1. The hills, give that to Razzie, please.
Request that you do it like an auctioneer.
How much gold dog?
Oh, I have M&Ms. You
Don't
just
be in-
reminded me.
Don't be in front of the raptors whenever they go off. So what we're going to do on this boss is we're going to kill one egg and then just burn the bot.
I think we're able to get it in normal though. I thought we didn't have a problem with it last time.
We didn't.
Are we just practicing for Heroic?
Basically, yes.
Sounds good to me.
So, I'm kind of... I'm gonna wait and see if I get the shield off of the boss later before I equip this. That way I can actually give it to somebody else that might need it.
Oh, they put swirlies out.
Target something first.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay, does everyone remember this fight, or do you need a brief Cliff Notes rundown?
We did like 5 strategies. Which one are we implementing this time?
Well, for normal, just stack the boss in the middle, burn him, kill the eggs when they spawn, and then go back to the boss and burn him again until he's dead. And save heroism for 50%.
So the face roll.
Yeah.
You main tanking and I'm doing off tanking hits, right?
Actually, I'll eat the off tank.
And you want me tanking just in the middle then?
4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
It's too far away.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Now I want to be the closest person other than the two tanks, otherwise you'll get thrashed.
5, 4, 3,
Eggs.
2,
Burn them.
1.
One right next to the boss. Burn it down first.
4,
Melee go.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
These eggs are so much easier to kill than normal.
Ranged. Alright.
Are we taking back on also or no?
Yeah, finish off that egg.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
So are we doing one egg or two?
We'll just do two. Make it simple. Well, no, he still got heal.
The egg wasn't dead.
Oh, I thought we got it.
No, there were like three
No, we're not
people.
4.
Oh, hero. Yeah, hero. Sorry.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
That's a nice head.
Whisper still the loot that you do not need. We'll roll for it.
Ooh, nice forge.
Staff up. 355. Intellect.
Oh, not bad. I got lucky.
Crit verse.
Well,
That's a
Zara,
hell of a lot of crushers. Wow.
Zara, I guess I brought
At least
up
you
on-
stop it with them threes. Three, two, one. Get this area.
Incoming rot.
There stuff.
You say whisper cereal?
If you have an item that you need to, that you don't want, and you want to put up for trade, whisper cereal. Come on, guys, don't stand in that stuff.
Oh shit.
I know it looks yummy and delicious, but don't stand in it.
Just like Mama used to make.
Dear Lord, I hope.
They got male boots. Crit verse. 55.
I don't have a target. I need to target something.
More rot, get ready.
Where you at, Shadow? Get your boots.
Shadow.
Fat guy back here by Demonic Gateway.
You don't have to talk about yourself like that, man.
I'm proud of this name. I've had it since Burning Crusade.
Top us off before we pull.
That's a lot of nasties.
What sucks is I've got loot to loot in there.
Same.
You should try being a hunter then.
Why don't you feign death on top of that and let's watch it turn into a real one.
I'm all
That's for all
someone on
hunters.
the back, like,
That's for all hunters. From back in the day when they would feign death and wouldn't get a repair bill.
I'm glad those days are over. They can stop rubbing it in our face.
Oh, they can still do it, can't they? Doesn't it drop aggro still?
Yeah, it's the same as rogues banishing. Except now rogues lost the reagent needed to banish.
Thank God.
Barrels can banish too.
Using reagents to use an ability is kind of a ridiculous thing anyway.
Adding poison to your deck.
But aren't you so excited for WoW Classic?
No, I'm not playing that trash.
I'm playing Classic.
I'm playing it.
We've got a lot of sensible people in this guild, we do.
I love the
I played it once already, I don't need to do it again.
I am kind of...
We got a crit versatility. Hands.
I need to target something first.
Missed leveling with a wand as a priest.
Dude, I used to use
Super
them.
does.
I actually had a lot of fun. I'm not even kidding, it was actually
I do miss wanding.
It's just so,
Going out of mana and battlegrounds and wanding people to death.
Don't miss running out of mana.
I miss having rank 1 fucking
Give it to
Frost.
Andrus. It's like,
And bills.
Yeah, breaking your spells to save mana is so dumb.
Yeah, but having a rank 1, like you're an all-powerful mage, you should be able to control how strong your spell is. Are you kidding?
It's true.
Or better yet, having to, oh, I just leveled, I have to go all the way back to town to get my spell.
That was,
yeah, that was fun.
Don't
It
forget
made
if you
Iron Forge seem a lot more important.
Don't forget if you respec, you had to go buy it again.
Remember when you could have 2 different specs?
Super talks to the spawner, please.
What? Now you can have 4 if you're a druid.
Guys, that list right there, you should have a flask
I
on.
need to target something first.
There's no reason you should not have a flask on.
I have.
Yo.
This thing's not accurate.
Yeah, I have 13 minutes.
That's
I have-
food as well.
Don't judge me.
Oh, okay. Well, food, bad for you people that have it.
No. I have 13 minutes and 10 minutes left on my flask and food.
Well, I kind of just died, so.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, that thing's wrong. So I have all mine up too.
I even have a rune up as well.
But you should have a food buff, a rune buff, and a flask buff.
I have all 3 and my name is on there.
What is that app? Or that thing?
Details is a damage meter, but it does a bunch of other analytics.
It's the tattletale.
It's a tattletale, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's also... I mean, anybody who has details can pull up that info.
How rude.
Vectis instead
wow.
of like, oh, it should be easy.
This,
No, it's actually the
interface.
hardest boss before Zol. So
It's
long.
very nice.
Alright, pull and trashed, and then we'll talk about the boss.
A meeting you
Behind its
just
back
scares
like
me.
that, isn't that rude?
Just snitches get stitches, bro.
Hey, man.
Snitches get
I need
stitches
to
get
target
snitches.
something first.
This trash sucks.
Everybody else getting horrible video lag for this pool?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Really bad.
I was thinking I just had too many Chrome tabs open, but glad to hear my computer
Yeah, I'm
using
down to like
it.
34 FPS. Like,
Jesus, oh my god.
First.
You still probably do have too many tabs open.
I need
It's-
to target.
Shut up.
It's that
It's
dog
true.
you're putting on everyone.
I don't have a target.
Minus FPS.
I went from 90 down to like 18. It was horrible.
Still have at least 15 tabs open and 2 Chrome windows, so yes, I have too many tabs open.
No, I'm not any better. I guess I'll get that res since no one else wants.
Did DK pull that one in?
I already used mine. There we go.
I have a name.
Not here, you don't.
It's a name we can't use until 9 PM server.
Pretty sure you are a special snowflake here, buddy.
I need to target
I'm
something.
beautiful and unique, and you hate it.
No, I love everything about it, but I hate it.
I don't have a target.
I hate everything about how they love it.
Oh my gosh, I can't win. What?
I need to target something first. I need a target.
Coming back up.
Fresh.
Oh shit, my bad.
Oh, just ran out.
That was me. That was me.
Marilyn, switch your boots back.
2,
Oh.
1.
Pestilence spreads.
Boots back.
Those don't make it. I never liked you anyway.
That door. That door was great.
Okay, so the ads are still pulled, so.
Worst case scenario.
No, like that.
Up here, none of you pre-pop that.
I think we one-shotted a slot pull last week.
So, Moonfire wasn't so smart that time.
Yeah, that was Val.
Yeah, just have to wait until they get further from the boss next time.
Alright, so I'll go over this one a bit. Since this is more mechanic heavy, we'll go over this one a bit. For Evolving Affliction Tank Debuff, we get an application every 10 seconds. It does do a small amount of damage, but stacks indefinitely, 12-second debuff. So it's about 20k, 40k, 60k of a dot. 10-second dot on random players. This is Omega Vector. It applies to 3 random players at the beginning of the fight. Upon expiring, it will jump to the closest ally. It will leave behind a debuff called Lingering Infection. Lingering Infection increases nature damage you take by 5% per stack. All damage of this boss is nature damage. He also does Contagion, which does a large AoE damage ability on the entire raid. Current tuning is about 31k damage per person, modified by Lingering Infection. The boss will cast Gestate at a random player. At the end of the cast, the target is stunned and gets a 5-second dot. He will also do AoE damage to anyone within 5 yards once that player becomes stunned. The AoE damage can just be healed through. After 5 seconds, an ad will spawn. He will cast an immunosuppression, large healing absorb on the raid. Healers need to just heal through these absorbs. DPS needs to switch to this ad immediately. So what we're going to do, we're probably going to tank him. We're going to tank him about right here. An entire raid will stack just off-center behind the boss. There'll be a raid marker to the right and to the left. So we're going to put a raid marker about here and there. Tanks will run into the middle group when we need to drop our buff. If someone gets 5 stacks of lingering infection, they move to either of the markers so they can get hit by Omega Vector. No, this just says practice for heroic. Phase 2 is basically dodge everything. On a timer, the boss will become a puddle of goop, and the goop will quickly move to a random spot in the room. If you touch the puddle, you gain a stack of lingering infection and take damage. Once the puddle stops moving, it throws blood geysers from the puddle. These are the ones that the further away they are, the easier it is for you to dodge. If you're hit, you will take damage and get 1 stack of lingering infection. They will always be directed at a player, and they will still add +1 even if you use an immunity. Omega Vector continues jumping around during this phase. There will also be a plague bomb. Fallen Avatar style soap circles. 1 person must soak each circle. Damage does not split. So make sure there's only 1 person in a circle. If you're running to a circle and someone gets there before you, just stop and let them get to the circle. The boss will always push immediately after spawning a Gestate ad, so you need to deal with an ad during this phase pretty regularly. He will cast 2 sets of plague bombs, then begin phase 1 again. It's pretty much rinse and repeat. The phase 2 will last about 35 to 40 seconds. So basically stack about where I'm at right now. Hex, you and I need to make sure we're not tanking in front with the other person when they're tanking. If you get the debuff, run over to the blue. Everyone else stay closer to the green. Don't stack on green. You need to be kind of lightly spread out around green. And then the other thing to remember during phase 1 is if you get 5 stacks, make sure you're spread out. And also make sure that healers during immunosuppression roll cooldowns on the room.
So, are we calling those out or no?
You should be able to see it. Yeah, DBM will call it out if it hasn't.
No, I'm sorry. Are we calling out the raid-wide buffs that we're doing, or heal cooldowns or whatever?
I'm assuming the healers will have that worked out.
Okay.
Yeah, debuff to
Kaz
blue.
usually goes first.
Yeah, debuff to blue, and then everyone else stays kind of spread out all around the green over here.
Oh yeah, Powies, you just do your thing. The druids and priests, organize ours and sorts are a little more on demand.
I mean, Aura Mastery is kind of a big deal. It's 20% damage reduction.
Yeah, either when you see fit then.
Okie doke.
So, if I remember, did we do hero on pull last time, or did we wait?
It's on the pool.
That's what I thought.
Is someone putting a feast, or should I?
I'm gonna drop a feast. Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
That's okay, thank you.
Bad axie.
I think we still had food because we haven't wiped yet. We've been pretty good.
No,
Some people have died though.
And it just ran out for those that didn't die.
Yeah, it's not. I'm sorry, I brought my own food.
Don't forget to use runes too. If you haven't died, they should just be about to run out.
As well. As well as flasks.
Yeah, make sure you redo your flask if you haven't. Okay, Xavier, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, he was the only one not ready, so we're gonna go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's pulling back here, guys. Pulling back here.
Remember, I'm stacking him on skull. I'm gonna turn him.
3, 2, 1.
Violent gestation!
Haunted.
Head in the back.
Contagion.
Cast strength.
I don't have a target.
Probably not needed.
3, 2,
Fine.
Violent gestation!
Plague amalgam. Kill the ad.
Haunted.
3, 2, 1.
Violent gestation!
Plague amalgam, switch targets. Kill that ad quick. Taunting.
Three, 2,
Haunted.
1.
Pestilence!
Kill the ad. Liquefy, kill the ad. Remember to get ready to spread out and don't get hit by this circle on the ground when he starts moving. Alright, move, move, move. Now get as far away as you can from him and dodge the stuff. Stack, one person per.
Got this one.
Good work, keep dodging. Plague bombs again. Alright, it's on Hex.
3,
Alright, that's the entire fight right there.
1.
Violent gestation!
Switch to the ad.
Cast strength.
Taunting.
Three, 2, 1.
Violent gestation!
Nice one.
Haunted.
I don't have a target.
Back on Vector.
3, 2,
Taunting.
1.
Violent gestation!
I'm scared.
Switch to the ad, move the ad up to near the tank.
Haunted.
Burn the boss.
3, 2, 1.
Violent gestation!
Switch to the ad.
Blood contagion!
Liquefy. Going into the same corner again.
Something first.
Side Drut, you've got 16 stacks, so be careful.
Yeah, I have beer form. I'm good.
Got speechy.
I don't have a target.
Plague bombs again.
I've got this Syria.
You want to hard mode this fight? So you're
Target something first.
Right. Hex. Hex moving it back into position.
3,
Cast will get next turn.
1.
Pestilence!
Switch to the ad. Taunting the boss. Hex, pick up the ad. cooldown if we need it.
Three, two, one.
Pestilence spreads!
Add him back.
Switch to the ad.
Awesome, 5%.
Burn the ad, burn the ad. Taunting the boss.
3, 2, 1.
Outbreak
Good work.
inevitable!
Congrats.
That's a lot of cloaks.
That is
Oh, Lynx, good trinket.
I definitely approve. Thank you.
a lot of cloaks. Look at that.
Now let me have it.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize your voice. Denied.
Please.
I mean, it's not that high item level compared to my PvP trinkets have been
Go
getting.
quick, Zary. Alright, we got more slimes to deal with on the tribe.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
God, that trash DPS.
Ooh, nice regular.
Natty Hundo.
See, no more sap.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Making good time.
Right? Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Just really keep paying attention and doing the mechanics, and we should be good.
If we one-shot Zol and Mithrax, that'll be pretty impressive.
I think I'm gonna stop paying attention and doing mechanics.
What's the mechanics?
They fix your car.
That's actually a better response.
That was the best pun I think I've ever heard.
I've been known to be a bit funny.
Is that a pun? I think it's just...
Close enough. Play on.
It might just be more of a play on words, like a thesaurus or something.
Technically, it's kind of the same thing.
Aren't you correcting?
I wasn't correcting anybody. I was just stating the facts.
Alright, that's it. We're fighting right now. The next time you correct me.
Amen.
Throw hands. Do it. Fight.
I don't want to do that, man. Can't do that.
I'm from West Virginia. Looking at me crossways is fightable.
I have a white glove if you need.
He just
Oh, man.
said
Slime.
In West Virginia, all they need to fight is a tank top and some natural light beer.
Hey, don't you disrespect my natty light.
Consider it disrespected.
Actually, I hate natty light. I mean, you wing it, you know, kind of guy.
I want to see your natty light roasted.
I seen that.
And Taurus Mythic after this?
Can I go on my Lothar tune and get world first? Or server first?
Both?
Yeah, like 3 people got Realm first, Mythic, Thomas Argaris achievements last week.
That's... Is it a new server?
No.
What?
Just a
It is dead. It's one. Grizzly Hills and Lothar are 2 of the deadest servers out there right now.
Why would you ever want to be on a dead server? That sounds sad.
Achievements?
Achievements, all the achievements.
I pay the auction house. I need money.
It was not dead 6 years ago when I created the tune on the server.
What killed it? The server, like, combining?
I don't know what exactly killed it. It's just always been like a low to medium pop, and now it's very low.
Yeah, I was on Cassandra for the longest time, and Exodus decided to come to our server so they could get literally every world first or server first.
Oh, hey, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my guild realm transferred to Zul'jin back then in Cataclysm. And they were the only guild progressing a 25-man heroic ICC at the time.
Back in vanilla and X40, my guild transferred because of server lag.
What did it cost, like $600 back then?
I don't remember. I think it was still the same.
Just as much.
Yeah, realm transfers never changed.
Yeah, because one assumes they have to go from one server, get a USB stick, get your character information, go walk across the server room.
I need a target.
Plug it into the other server and download your character.
Probably not even that much work, to be honest.
The good old
They probably click a button.
They did, however, change it so if you realm server, you cannot get realm first achievements for 2 months afterwards.
Oh, that's lame.
So you had to do it in, like, you had to pregame for the raid by doing that?
I don't know when they made that change, but when I transferred my warrior over to this server, that was a big disclaimer. I would not be part of any realm first for 2 months.
Warriors are so
They
good
used
for a little
Typhoon.
bit, it was crazy.
He is true.
We killed Savior Soul. He got mind control.
Like sharpened blade and stuff is so good for a second.
Sharpened blade is broken. It's still so good.
So this boss is incredibly easy on normal compared to heroic from what I've been listening to you guys.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no. It's on normal I think we one-shot it, but on heroic it was pretty difficult.
It was a gear check as well, stopped us there.
I think we'll get most bosses this week on
Yes,
Rogue
so
is
much
going
better.
to be much more strict on things, so just be prepared for that.
Yeah, it feels so much better having like such better gear too, it's crazy.
I mean, I'm 9 item levels higher than last week.
Yeah, me too.
I'm 9 item levels higher than when we joined this raid
15 item
tonight.
levels higher last week.
I'm just
But I'm only equipping 12 of those because of the secondary stats.
Alright, let's get a res up on the people that are dead.
Alright, good boss, guys.
Oh, I blew my cooldowns. That wasn't the boss. Oh, I forgot the Zergly. It's just like I haven't been here before. I'm looking around like we did this.
Yeah.
Alright, so for tanks, we already know what to do with this next. Just taunt off after the Might of the Void combo thing it does.
yeah, but we can soak the black circles in this mode, can't we?
Yeah. For Surging
You're
Darkness,
supposed
3 eruptions with alternating safe spots. This will occur every time the boss hits 100 energy. There are 3 possible safe spots. Directly under the boss, 7 to 10 yards away from the boss, 20 yards away from the boss. Pretty easy to tell. Giant purple circle on the ground, don't stand in it. Move to a safe spot for each eruption. The whole raid will still take damage with each explosion, but you take a lot less if you're not standing in it, because if you stand in purple, it's a one-shot. I don't know if that's still how it is with this much health we have, but we'll see. There is 2 set rotations. There's inside, middle, outer, and then outer, middle, inside. There is a Titan Spark. He will zap random people. Just gives healers something to heal. It's cast every 20 seconds. Phase 1 is at 90%. He does I-beams. Cthulhu will sap 3 different people with I-beams. Functions like chain lightning, jumping when people are too close. Targeted players must ensure they are over 6 yards from anyone else. So basically, if you are targeted by the I-beams, you need to move to purple. Move to purple.
You're tanking on this triangle, right?
Yeah, I'll put a marker down, because where we tanked them last time was about right... Actually, no, where we tanked them like right here, like right in the middle. Like, the tanks aren't going to be standing on the skull, the boss will be on the skull. That's about where we had it last time. Everyone else spreads out a little bit over here, and then if you're targeted by the I-beam, move out to the purple. If you are targeted by the Silithid warriors, please move them to the boss, that way they can be cleaved down. I-beam can occur during a surge in darkness. The first target must get as far away as possible if necessary. It's better for the I-beam target to move into surging darkness and be hit by that even if he's killed, rather than chain the beam through the entire raid. Adds will appear during surging darkness as well, so we have to deal with them both. Phase 2 starts at 60%. He will do Rolling Deceit. It is a 27,000 per 3 second dot. Upon expiring, it will drop a cloud. If you step on the cloud, it will spawn a Guardian of Yogg-Saron. So if you get the cloud, big green thing, please run it over to the green over there. See the green marker? Run it over here. Don't stack them on top of each other, because if you run into it, you're going to spawn an ad. Our first attempt on this, we actually had like 7 ads or something stupid like that. It's something completely avoidable. So if you get the debuff, run to green, wait for the cloud to spawn, then move away immediately. There will be 3 ads that spawn in a triangle formation in the center of the room. They cannot be gripped. They will cast Void Bolt that's interruptible. It is interruptible, and if it's not interrupted, it will deal 76,000 damage to a random target. So please help out with it. We have tons of interrupts. Please help out with that. If you get Rolling Deceit, that's the dot that will put the stuff on the ground. Move out of the raid, go to green. You want the clouds as far away as possible, otherwise the phase can get very out of hand because there's too many clouds on the ground. It starts making the room smaller. Once we get to phase 3, which is at 30%, there will be an orb of corruption. It will fall from the ceiling. If it hits the ground, it will deal 61,000 damage every 5 seconds, doubling each tick. This will absolutely destroy the raid. It must be soaked. Only 1 person per orb. They will spawn every 15 seconds in phase 3. Soaking an orb will give you a buff that increases your healing, damage, and health by 100%. That lasts for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, that person will be mind controlled and must be killed. Once mind control occurs, the raid must move away and stun the mind control player, because they will start doing an 8-yard AoE explosion that does 36,000 damage and fearing anyone that's hit by it. They also do psionic blast. So basically, when someone's mind controlled, kill them quick.
Yes.
So phase 3 is when we'll pop hero after we get people with the orbs. Once we get people that have the buff, we'll pop hero and we'll burn the boss down hard.
You guys are breaking the MC, right?
Yes, I mean, you can't break it. You have to kill the person that's mind.
No, it breaks on normal.
Correct, it breaks on normal.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, this must be a strat for heroic then. Okay, so yeah, you have to burn down the ads, or sorry, the players that get mind controlled. Once they're back down to 50%, heal them back up, get back in the fight. If it's Hex, everyone should just turn to Hex and immediately burn him as hard as possible.
Yeah, if you hit him with enough damage to take the 51% down to 0, then he'll just die.
Actually, can I suggest something else?
Go for it.
If it's Hex, can we just like sheep him and keep him CC'd until the end of the fight?
I believe they're immune to polymorph or CC actually.
Not to my knowledge. I think they can be CC,
They can
but
be CC.
Oh.
It's pretty normal for them to break CC. So, I mean, I guess if you're gonna do that strategy on like heroic or mythic, you would literally have to, whoever was MC'd, move away from the boss and then CC him for the rest of the fight.
Yeah. All right, we should be okay with this. Our DPS is a lot better. The biggest thing is if you get in phase 1, if you get targeted with the beam, move to purple. In the last phase, if you get targeted with the cloud, move to green.
Oh, that is the worst. Is that a no?
Okay, here we go.
Leroy.
5, 4,
Jank.
3, 2, 1.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
I watched this guy's toast guy do this off for like 5 hours and wipe on her.
1.
Searching darkness. Inside. Or the far out.
Far out, man.
Now really far out.
This shit is so much easier to dodge on fucking normal.
Alright, get ready to tank switch healers. Ads are up. If you are targeted, move into the boss to cleave them. Connie. Those ads can be stunned, snared, rooted, whatever. Make sure that you burn them down. It's starting on the far, so underneath the boss is bad. Now move into the boss. Warriors are in here as well.
Ads are up.
Burn down the ad. Ooh, box cooldowns. Somebody's got a beam and they're not moving out of the raid. Sonic.
Thank you for moving that guy. That was poison.
Let me grab a symbol of hope.
There's a Void Weaver. Kill the Void Weaver, Weavers, guys. Remember, these are the ones that have to be interrupted.
They can be stunned as well.
Fast strength 10.
Use Rolling Cry.
There's still a Void Weaver up here by the boss.
2, 1.
What do we have on reses?
We have one.
Eradicated.
Get a DPS up. Spread out.
Don't take that yet, SMG.
Void Reavers. Still active.
We have a Guardian running amok in the back here.
Alright, that's because people's... Okay, wipe it up.
Oh, I felt good about it, guys.
So frail. So unworthy.
Remember, guys, if you have a purple arrow above your head, it means you're gonna do very wide damage.
A single worthy trait among you.
Also,
Also
remember,
use
once
the
he
puzzle
hits...
box, it shows extra raid damage.
Wait, what? What'd you say about a puzzle box?
There's an achievement on this boss, and if you use the puzzle box, you get an achievement. But it does extra raid damage to everybody the whole time.
So someone click that?
I think so, because that's what killed me, was the puzzle box.
It was definitely in the back. It's in the far back of the room. You'll see it turning.
Yeah, I saw it activated towards the end, because I was wondering what that was. I'd never seen it before.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, where's all this raid-wide damage coming from? Okay, don't be clicking on things that you shouldn't be.
That's a little too much power to just leave out in the middle of the raid.
No, I think it's a great idea. I think we should definitely click on stuff that we shouldn't click on.
Oh, this is the wrong room.
Yeah, I was like to
It
say,
should
like,
be
it was
before...
not to.
I was following Mount Holy.
Yeah, you guys all followed me.
Also, my defense, we spent a lot of time running to this room the last couple of days.
Ooh, we should clear the other wing.
The trash in the way.
Yeah, that stuff.
Why? After this boss, it doesn't matter, right?
Fat guy's gonna put down a feast.
Chrome, could I get a renewal on my wisdom?
Inside, find you.
I am hidden. Sneaky, sneaky.
Feast is up.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's please not click the puzzle box.
Wait, where is it?
I think it's a toy.
It is a toy, but there's no way that's actually what it is, right?
It's the archaeology.
Well, yeah. Wait, that archaeology toy, that's actually what does it?
Yep.
Wow, those. Hit 120 yesterday, gained 20 IR levels. Let's make this fight harder than it needs to be.
I was literally about to use it too, because I was like, weird. I can't believe that they have that as an archaeology toy and an ability in a raid.
Can you link it? I want to see that.
Alright, well let's not do that again. Waiting on Peach. Oh, she said be right back by a... Okay, she's here. Alright, here we go.
I'm back.
Welcome.
5,
First the wand in the box.
3.
Don't forget your
2,
beacon.
1.
I am superior!
Three, two, one.
Searching darkness, get ready to dodge. I beam in about 10 seconds. Whoever gets it, make sure you move over to purple. Warriors, move in, kill him.
Adds up. You stack in the middle.
Taunted.
I don't have a target.
Taunted.
8% till phase change. This is the phase that will have the clouds. If you get a cloud, you need to move over to green. If you're near green right now, please don't be. Try to run it not to the green, but all the way to the wall if possible.
Yeah, as far away as you can.
Alright, here we go. Second phase. Kill the Void Reavers.
Interrupt up too.
They can be stunned, they can be interrupted, everything.
Hey, David, can you pull the other one over here?
They cannot be gripped.
At least I
Tommy?
can.
Oh, can they? Said
Yeah, I done before already.
I just ripped one. Yeah, they can be ripped.
Even better. Fill up the strats if we can.
Can we get a Hem of Hope?
Alright, he's not.
Can I get an amen?
Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an
Alright, let's keep this first there. Come on, stay focused.
3, 2, 1.
20 seconds till next ads.
You will be eradicated.
Void Weaver ads, not the Void. The heals, Sidruid, Peachy, you've got the debuff. Get over to the green.
Void Reavers up.
Pull the Void Reavers in. 10% till burn phase. Taunting.
Taunted.
Stage 3, here we go. As soon as the first orbs drop, pop hero.
Beware.
First orb. Find it, stand in it. Pop hero now.
bunch of fat lady things.
I need a talk.
I've heard stories about the power of results.
friggin' DBMs
I never
get
thought I'd see
the
it. Honestly, I hope I never
What's
do
procedural
again.
loot that you don't need?
Re-origination drive restored. Vault access granted.
Is it worth keeping our bonus rolls still heroic? That's what I've been trying to do.
That's what I'm doing, yeah.
Three, 2, 1. Give it to
All my rolls
Razzie.
suck.
Hex, give that to Razzie.
You just use it up the bad roll.
I've been using them all raid long, I guess.
Raz, where you at?
Yeah, I think that's Razzie's like third time winning a roll. Oh, sorry, language.
Yeah, I'm hacking.
DKP minus.
Handy Todd, I think that was your bonus loot item.
%4 haste increase. Awesome.
This is beer. I need to be right back.
Okay, we got a ring up. $355 crit mastery heavy.
What in the world?
Okay, Razzie, you don't get another piece of loot for another boss.
Okay, that's fine.
It's going to set. It's going to...
Oh my god, a 7? Are you serious?
93. Kaznil wins it.
There's still a bunch of levels.
Kaznil's top of 93 right now.
I didn't ask for all these fat rolls, okay?
Kaznil still holds it with 93. Apparently Hanan Todd says it's soulbound as well, so congrats on no gear.
Wow.
Check your soul bonds.
I really need to let my dogs out, so...
This boss was hard last week, hopefully it's easier.
Now we know what to do.
That's true. By that rationale, Mother was supposed to be hard.
Remember how many times it took us to Mother on the first time?
Yeah.
Like 4 more times, 5 times, I think.
It was like 2 wipes per room.
Okay, people need to stop pulling. Seriously, who keeps pulling?
I pulled the last grip. That was because that one log was casting stuff.
Come on, guys. If you're not a tank, you should not be pulling.
What?
a signature trash wipe, don't we?
Sounds good.
I mean, we haven't wiped yet. I don't think we're gonna actually wipe. It was pretty close though. Like it got close for a second there.
I'm pretty sure we wiped once.
9% this time.
It just
The
feels like a
puzzle
random
box
battle.
was like,
I mean, we had the puzzle box wipe.
At least when you say it like that, it sounds pretty epic.
Yeah, I was looking at the fucking shit, and you definitely see Yoggster on there.
Yeah, he's chilling out in the back, talking to the boss.
The puzzle box gets bigger and bigger just inside.
It's pretty exciting that there's only one old god left.
Right. You can,
how do we
I
keep
guess,
going?
believe that if you like.
I mean, Blizzard can feel free to create a new one, like, at their will, like, with this expansion, but...
Well, yeah,
There's
they
a
retconned
whole
what they are,
void
right?
of-
Like, they're aliens that eat worlds now. They're not actually old gods.
They,
Two electric boogaloo.
they're bigger than the gods.
Yeah. Just void entities, like in Dead Space.
Like
They
Mother,
look like it too.
like Mother
Brother
from
Moons.
Star Wars.
Didn't you guys watch Solo? It just got posted on the internet the last couple days.
Everyone told me it flopped, which sucks because I like the cast.
It didn't flop, it just didn't make that much money.
All those Star Wars nerds didn't like it, probably.
Hey.
I just
Doesn't
think
help that-
people are getting Star Wars fatigue, like...
Yeah, they went full Activision and made one a year.
Like, we literally had Rogue One, and that was, like, decent. I love Rogue One way better than Solo.
I don't like any of the new trilogy.
I feel like
Yeah.
the first one was okay, and they could have done a really good second one, but then they brought in Rian Johnson, and he like just fucking. It's like, I'm gonna throw out J.J. Abrams' script. J.J. Abrams' script was probably shitty, but it wasn't as shitty as Rian Johnson's.
Yeah.
And now the third one is by J.J. Abrams again. It's like, how is he supposed to come back and fix this shit?
Hey guys, just so you know, you guys use the word nerds there, and I take offense to that. So.
Oh, that was bad.
What?
You can blame it. I'm
So
sorry.
you guys are, yeah, if you guys think I'm a nerd, you're not getting invited to my RBG group, because we only allow nerds that know how to RBG.
My roommate has a Star Wars sleeve, and I tease him for it all the time, but really I think it's cool.
Wow. One of those. Oh my gosh, you're a jerk.
I know.
Sorry, dude, I
As
still
long
love you.
as you don't fuck his girlfriend, I think it's okay.
Oh, whoa, dude, it's not after hours. Watch your language.
And we're also streaming this live.
My bad,
Hi,
I
Mom.
should use the F word.
My ears hurt.
Mine are burning.
Mine are bleeding.
Right, X. What are you burning for?
My soul is darker now. So, bye guys.
Dark Souls, get it.
This can't be part of a raid group that uses the F word.
I'm gonna go play Dead Space now.
And drinks natural light in their tank top.
Yeah, if you're from Alabama, Arkansas, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, Ohio, any of those states, I can't raid here either.
But it. Well,
You didn't say the one state I know you meant to say.
Say what? Did I forget Arkansas?
Yeah, you forgot Arkansas.
I forgot Arkansas. Dang it, man! Not again.
Did you say Florida? That's like the southeast of the south.
The south.
We don't talk about Florida.
Get ready to soothe.
Southerniest. I live in Texas, so.
Oh no.
Hi.
Oh.
You guys feel ashamed that I fell.
Rip. Rip.
I spent time in Fort Worth last winter. I like it there.
Hey, that's where I
I
live.
feel bad.
You mean Dallas?
I went to Fort Worth for a conference.
That's awesome, dude.
Pretty sure everyone calls it Dallas.
No, they don't. Well, yeah, you're right. People do call it Dallas. It's people that don't know what they're talking about call it Dallas.
The airport is in Fort Worth, so it must be Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah, I live in Fort Worth, actually, right by TCU.
Nice.
It's like
I was
like
joking.
Portland,
I've
like
actually
call your
driven
city
to
your
Dallas when I
airport
was living with my family in Oklahoma for a bit because they have a lot of like business and shit there. I actually drove down to Dallas for this game between OU and the Longhorns or something.
Oh, gotcha. That's cool. I used to live in Oklahoma also. I also used to live in Kentucky, Indiana, Missouri, and Illinois, so.
Jesus, dude.
Collecting all the states.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
I probably have the most states.
There's no excuse to live in Kentucky.
I hear their chicken's pretty good.
They've got good whiskey, good bourbon.
Dude, that reminds me. I gotta go to KFC.
They have internationally famous bourbon.
Yeah, and they also, it's a really pretty state, but the economy's trash, so sorry if that offends anybody, but it's true, I used to live there.
No, Kentucky, West Virginia, both their economies are in the toilet.
Yeah, it's crazy too, man. I went to school there for a little bit, but yeah.
Alright, hold on a
Yeah, you
second.
can tell.
Let's hear it for this.
Focus on the school first. Oh, never mind. Oh, they made a letter.
You're just bad.
They're trying to run from you, probably, eggs.
Eggs?
That's what I'm calling them.
Eggs.
Eggs.
I'm not excited to do this trash on heroic.
Egg?
No, like aches, like it hurts. You know what I mean?
Egg.
Okay, sure. Egg.
Travis Tritt.
Took you a while to...
I need to target something
Yeah,
first.
let's go with what you said.
Yeah. Egg.
Egg.
See?
Yeah.
Everyone else gets it.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody else gets it. Come on, dude. Hey, eggs.
Egg.
Singular? Plural? What are we doing?
Egg.
Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I'm cracking up over here.
You just said egg at the end of every...
Egg.
Hey, when are we gonna pull this boss egg?
Egg.
I recognize the ugly on that troll. What is Soul up to?
Analysis indicates high
Okay,
levels of
let's
corruption.
talk about this.
Hypothesis. Cahoon reanimated
First
the
off,
specimen
of the two
and
priests that are
enhanced it.
here, which one of you is doing the mass to spell?
Yeah, so he's a reanimated corpse? Let's put him back
Okay.
in the ground.
Okay, so for phase one, there's 3 different types of ads. There is the Blood Hexers, there's the Crusher, and there's the Krogs. Krogs are last priority. However, they do need to be moved in and cleaved down, because the longer they're alive, the more damage they do. Blood Hexers are top priority. If you get 2 blood hexers next to each other, they start channeling. To each other and healing each other. So you can't have them too close. Blood hexers, then crusher, then Krogs. That's the order. Like I said, target priority is blood hexer, Krog, then crusher. Sorry, I get it backwards. Hexer, Krog, crusher, then the boss. The priority can change when one of the adds near death and is about to reach full energy, because when they reach full energy, they do something. So the tanks will be watching the energy on the hexer and the crusher. We might have to move them away from the boss. So DPS be ready to adjust for that. The blood hexers will summon an Ichor when they reach full energy, which will become the highest priority target. This ad can be knocked away from the boss to prevent it from reaching the boss. Shadow Barrage will be cast on random players. This is for the healers. The dot will put these players at high risk, so make sure to keep them topped off. Dark Revelation buff, every time it times out, it will do raid-wide damage. Players soaking the pool of darkness will take a significant amount of damage as well. During phase 2, there'll be a large amount of raid damage depending on the stacks of corrupted blood on the raid, so get ready with your cooldowns. Players that have Death Wish should be dispelled when near the edge of the platform. So if you get Death Wish, run to the edge. I believe that it can be stunned as well. Boss will not require tanking on phase 1, so the tanks will have to split responsibility of picking up the adds. Krogs can be tanked on top of the highest priority target, and they will die to cleave damage. Blood hexers and crushers can be tanked close to the boss, however they must be moved to the edge of the platform when they are near full energy. DPS, that was what I was talking about earlier, so be ready to adjust for that if we have to do that. In phase 2, tanks will have to take turns holding aggro and standing in front of the boss. Tanks, we will taunt swap after a few stacks of rupturing blood and run the debuff to the edge of the platform before it times out. Stepping in a blood pool will apply additional stacks, so they should be placed underneath each other to maximize the available area. That's pretty much the fight in a nutshell at that point. Let's see. So last week we didn't have to worry about the ads, they were all mass dispelled, so I'm not too worried about that. Also, mages, don't be tempted to spell steal those things, because if you do and take any damage after spell stealing, you will die instantly. Just a fair warning. So just to give you a heads up, the Crusher, you'll be tanked away, facing away from the raid. Blood Hexers, they will. There's a basic cast that he does. That is interruptible. It does 45,000 damage to the lowest health player. It needs to be interrupted. If it spawns an Ichor, all DPS stop what you're doing and move to it immediately. So basically what we did last week was the Hexers do spawn around the room. We just pull them in and immediately start DPSing them down. Krogs will be moved to the Hexer and the Crusher to make sure we kill them. Once phase 2 starts, we're going to try to stay in the, see that inner ring right here in front of us, and that way the tanks can run the debuff out. It gives more room for the tanks to drop the debuff, as well as more room for the raid to move around. Also, we'll pop hero during phase 2.
Axie, do you want us gripping the Hectors towards Zul, or just keep them where they are when they spawn?
Go ahead and grip them towards Zul, but just keep in mind that we might have to move them again, because once they start getting to 100% health, or sorry, 100% energy, we have to move them because they'll spawn the Ichor. And we're going to have Hex on the Blood Hexers. Yes, I know it sounds ironic, but it's because he can pull them in.
Danos, who's your wisdom on?
Razzie. I also have my King's eggs.
two kings work on?
Yeah, they stack. It's great.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome.
So, Kaz super wants Wiz. Can I shift it over? Huh?
Who's Kaz?
Kaz Neil.
What? One of your healers?
Oh. Whatever. That's fine. Doesn't matter to me.
Alright, well, what's going on? I hear my name. I'm confused.
So,
Are you going out of mana, Kaz?
I have my
very
wisdom.
end of the fight when I'm supposed to.
Alright, then keep wisdom on Kaz. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Chill.
Are we getting new food?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Don't touch my ribs.
Hey, look, it's actually favorite mount.
I don't see your name on them. That's funny.
That is a
Flasks
really
ran-
cool mount.
The flasks ran out as well, guys.
How do you get that guy, that mount?
That's Mythic Gul'dan.
Gross.
Let's go kill Mythic Gul'dan after this.
Alright, remember for the initial pull we do have to deal with, there is one blood hexer we deal with first. Then I'll pull the Krogs over to the hexer and grab the Krogs as well.
I have many, many wares.
You want me to grab the Hexer starting off?
Yes, please.
Okay. So just say please. Because we'll not hold that. I don't.
Damn it, the heals.
Hey, I have a friend.
I had one of those once.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everything is as I have foreseen!
You died.
Ah, 'twas foreseen.
Krogs spawning.
Come with me! Feed upon the unfaithful! Power of Gohu will be your doom!
That shit's gonna get annoying.
Arise, my chosen! Through blood, we shall conquer!
Hexer coming up. Burn down the Krogs.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak!
Hexer's up. All DPS to the Hexer. All DPS to the Hexer. There's also one outside range of the boss that I put a skull on. It's about to spawn an Icar, so be ready to kill it.
I don't have a target.
Come with me! The power of Gohu will be your
Alright,
doom!
moving the Crusher over. Kill it quickly. Do not be in front of the Crusher.
Cast turn.
Krogs are up.
If you get aggro on a Krog, move it over to the tanks.
Arise, my chosen!
Extra pools should be spawning soon. There's one. Grab it, Hex.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak!
They can be stunned as well, don't forget.
Yes, they can.
Come with me! Feed upon the unfaithful!
You've got it.
I need a target.
the Ichor, get on the Ichor, kill it. Once the Ichor's dead, bring the Krogs over to the Crusher and kill the Crusher. I don't want to move the Crusher because he does a cleave and it'll hit everybody in the raid.
Arise, my chosen. Blood, we shall conquer.
Focus down those Krogs quickly.
Rise from my
Hexler.
feed upon the unfaithful.
Skull's up, burn it.
Did you get next day? What you doing?
Got it.
Crusher, get Crusher.
Sorry, I just don't want to move him near the boss because that boss. I don't want to phase the boss too soon because he's still got that buff from the Crusher.
I need a target.
6% will phase, there's a Hexer up, so get ready to
That was a
switch.
guess. No.
It's definitely 40 or soon.
Switch to the Hexer, switch to the Hexer, stop, burn it down. Alright, we're switching. Taunting boss.
Get those Hexers separated. Get the Hexers separated.
This is dead.
Burn the Crusher.
I'm out of range.
Witness your end and despair.
Death Wish on Shadowmourne.
I need Zool to it off quick.
I need to get closer.
Sorry for being slow on that, man.
Let's just get him fixed. Get him killed.
Popping War Master.
Taunting the boss. Mass dispel those minions of Zool.
AoE CD if one of you has it.
If there's a battle res up, get Axie up. Taunt it. How many battle reses do we have? We have another
3
one, get
minutes.
Hex. I need a taunt on this. I'm taking a lot of damage.
Taunted.
Use Drawing Cry.
Watch out. I've got to get over here to the area so I can drop this pool.
Witness your end and despair.
I have AoE.
Taunting. Get right. Run away quick, Hex.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
I died as soon as you told me.
No, it's a light.
Try it maybe.
Witness your
You know
end.
that thing is
Just as I predicted.
The whole stage. Jesus.
Weak, just as I predicted.
Almost got it.
1v1 me, bro.
You never had it. Witness your end and despair.
You can do 1,000,000 damage. Hit it hard.
I'm doing my best.
Gahoon.
That was like our first attempt. We got him down to fucking like 1%.
And then spent 2 hours on it again.
Oh man.
Where the stairs go?
Hey guys, you don't need to take the stairs. If you run off the edge where they're standing, it'll jump you over.
Oh, wow.
That's totally not obvious. Cool.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's like a little wispy effect there, but like...
There's wispy effects everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust fall.
I just fell off the cliff with a wispy effect.
I saw someone go across, I thought they had like some special spell. I was like, yeah, it could just depends, right?
What kind of glider is that?
Feast going down, eat up quick.
It's Mexican jetpack.
Ribs.
Only if they have Sweet Baby Ray's on them.
Frank's Red Hot Sauce. I put that on everything.
What about deviled eggs? We went on that.
It sounds like it would,
Disgusting.
it would be delicious on deviled eggs. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it does sound really good on deviled eggs, actually.
Alright, let's do this.
Eggs.
Egg.
Eggs on 3.
Well, I'm gonna count
3,
it.
2, 1, eggs.
Egg. Too bad.
Eggs. Egg.
Gig.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come, fools! I've already seen your end!
My throat had a
I just
cough.
heard someone whistle for their pet. Shame on you.
I don't know.
Sorry.
It happens.
Burn that crusher down.
I need a target.
Krogs in 5 seconds.
Come, brethren! Feed upon the unfading power of Gohu! Will be your doom!
Extras in 5.
Arise, my chosen! Through blood, we shall conquer!
I need to target something first.
Hexers. Skull on one of them. Burn him down first.
From my blood,
Don't get him too close to each other.
the weak!
Stunning it.
Oops. Sorry.
Come, brethren! The power of Gohu will be your doom!
I should use my first one now.
Minions and Krogs.
Go for it.
Get out of the way.
Castle got the next one then.
Arise, my chosen! Through blood, we shall conquer!
Hexer in 5.
Hexers already forming. Skull on one of them. Get on that one, everybody.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak!
There's another one unmarked.
Will be
Stunning.
your doom!
Cast shrinking.
Minions are up. And they're dead.
Remember, don't be in front of the crusher, guys.
I need a target.
Arise, my chosen! Through blood, we shall conquer!
Cragful in 2. And Hexers after that in 5. Actually, Hexers already forming.
Extras up.
Careful of phasing.
DPS one with the skull first.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak!
Switch. Stunning. got it. Get on the crusher, bring the Krogs in. All DPS needs to be focused on the crusher right now. Perfect. On it in. Pop hero.
We got this, guys.
Taunt it, Hex.
You want me to taunt it 2 stacks?
I think we're gonna have to on the first transition. It does so much damage.
Castle good next AoE.
Get heals on Hex. Taunt it. Run far away, Hex. Far, far away.
Witness your end and despair!
X needs heals.
Uprising is like...
Melee, watch out. As soon as that pop,
X is dead.
As soon as that pop bubble taunt, it's gonna drop everything on the ground.
We're done. We win.
GG.
Hey, the dagger.
Kind of res you, Hex, but I'm teabagging first now.
Yeah, I seen you try them. Oh, thank you so much. That's so massive.
Everyone stand in the middle. Yeah, everyone in the middle. We'll take a picture. Oh, right. I forgot. Oh, God. Bye.
Oh, shit.
Do not jump in. Do not jump in.
GG, good fall. Oh my god. I almost forgot.
Setting COD to rune.
So,
How much?
Shows how many people have done the raid
Okay, guys, look. Do you see? Oh, never mind. They went away. There was green orbs up here. Those are important.
can I get a summon?
I'm just saying that I beat everyone else on the DPS on that attempt.
Yeah, a grueling 1K.
965 DPM.
Hey, I take that boss straight to the floor.
Okay, so same thing, Hex. We're gonna have everyone kill your ad first, and then we'll switch to mine once we get to that phase.
Alright.
This is just for between me and Hex. Okay, so let's talk about the fight. If you get hit by shadow damage, it will apply a stack of Annihilation. Annihilation will reduce your maximum health by 1%. Every time you get a stack, an existence fragment will spawn. If you run, and these are those little green circle orb thingies that were on the ground. Every time you pick up one of the green circles, it will remove 2 stacks of Annihilation. The raid needs to be spread out 5 yards apart to limit the damage by Oblivion Sphere. These spheres that land, they will mind control you, and you are stunned and you're stuck in the sphere, you can't do anything. People attacking you can knock you out of that sphere, so you can actually grip them out, DKs can grip them out, you can Typhoon them out, you can do anything that will, you know, explosive trap them out, that kind of stuff. Alright, so what you have to do is make sure you're spread out. Melee max ranged. Max range. You have to. If you don't, it's going to cause a chain reaction of mind control, and it'll end up wiping us. During phase 2, the boss will be in the middle of the room. He'll be immune. There will be 2 ads that spawn. The ad that goes with Hex, every single person, all healers, all DPS, everybody, will be going and killing that ad. Once that ad is dead, I will run my ad over, and we will kill that one. There's going to be these other ads that spawn. They're going to be Visions of Madness. Those have to die. They can be interrupted and stunned because they will cast a non-stop Mind Flay. All ads should be killed before returning to the boss. Each time the boss transitions into phase 2, there's a large burst of damage. Healers be ready for that. The boss will go into phase 2 every 25%, so it's 75, 50, and 25. For the tanks, we'll cast Essence Shear. It's a frontal cone. We know how to handle that, Hex. We worked on that quite a bit last week, so same thing you and I will be calling out when to switch. The biggest thing about this fight, guys, is make use of the entire room. The fight starts when we jump down. You will take falling damage, so if you have a way to immediately top yourself off, do it. It's best not to put some kind of slow fall on the tanks because everyone else will fall down and then the boss is going to kill you. So, quick cliff notes, make sure melee you are at max range and you're spread out around the back half of the boss. If you see someone stuck in the orb that mind controls, please knock them out of that mind control.
AoE also works for knocking people out, so just use that if you can.
Correct. Also, DKs can grip people out, you can explosive trap them out, you can typhoon them out, just a heads up on that.
I'm sorry, I missed. Are we splitting groups?
No.
Or no?
Also, you may get your health reduced, but the most important thing is the tanks. We get massive amounts of it. So if one of the tanks calls out, you know, Hex needs orbs or Axie needs orbs, you need to let the tanks get the orbs until they call out, okay, we're good. Alright, let's do it. Most of you saw this fight last week. About 20 of you were in here when we killed it, so.
Wait, is Rune putting down a feast for the people that he killed?
Yeah, it's down.
I'll put down a feast.
I put a feast down there by the boss if you want to go get it.
There's a feast right down here by the tanks.
Don't miss.
Don't jump.
Oh, I jumped. Crap.
Thank you.
You're not fooling anybody.
I did my best.
Certainly fooled a bunch of people that went down. Oh god.
So, question. How fast are our tanks at picking up aggro? Just waiting for the warriors that want to charge.
Charge first, find out later.
As soon as I land, I immediately taunt and then start DPSing them down.
No, the heals. That is for other shit.
Language? Hello?
Oh,
sorry, here we go.
Yeah, we're not allowed to use that word in Discord.
Oh man, I almost fell off the edge.
Yeah.
It's 9 p.m. for a lot of people.
Not server time, so sorry guys.
Is there
Let's
anything
get
down here
focused
that
here,
can be
okay? This boss is mechanically more difficult. The more people there are, the more difficult the fight is. If we have people that cannot do mechanics and are just completely getting mind control over and over, you might be asked to leave. So please pay attention to mechanics, guys.
Healers, call your stuff. Don't suck. GG.
5,
I was born
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
On beer.
Beware.
Spread out, melee. Dodge the
Has
obliteration
this
blast
strength.
as well.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Beware.
Talk to me.
Axie's good on orbs.
1.
Train.
3.
Someone get me out of this and
1.
stop rooting me.
My
Raz and Cap.
Tawny.
Beware.
3, 2,
Here.
1.
Here.
3,
Hey, Hex is good on orbs.
Beware.
Dodge the blast.
2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Axie needs to be on orb.
Push me out, please.
Axie's good on orb.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, guys. A lot of unavoidable raid-wide damage.
Get that ruin out, OG.
Tonic.
Beware.
I got you, Zeri.
1.
Lowenheim, try to get a few orbs. Your stacks are at 20 and 18. Anything on Raz.
Hex is good on orbs.
Push me toward the boss. Thank you.
Beware.
Dodge the obliteration blast. Guys, if you have a healing potion, something, use it. Everyone go with Hex. Everyone go with the circle. Do not attack any ad, but if you're over here with Axie, you're on the wrong side. Get on the other side of the room.
Push setting us out. Set and zero, get us out of SMC.
Cast strength 10 seconds.
Get on the Iraqi destroyer on the other side and make sure that you are interrupting.
Cast strength.
Let me know when that thing's dead.
I need a target.
Hex destroyed
dead.
To target something first.
Coming over.
Kill the visions.
Make sure to kill the legend.
Kill the next one. Kill this other destroyer here and get interrupts on it. Oh, dodge the blast. It's like a, that beam on Rothi. Or King Garotha.
Beware.
Bleed vision.
Kill the visions.
That's bad placement for that beam.
Yeah.
Beware.
I need 4 more orbs and I'm good. Okay, I got the boss.
1, 2, 1.
Spread out. And that's the entire fight. That's the entire fight right there.
Beware.
Healer dude.
1.
Tonic.
Here it has its update.
Beware.
Action finish.
1.
Yeah, kill. Whoa, yeah, he's way over there.
1.
Get us out of this.
Beware.
1.
Where's Hex?
3, 2, 1.
That guy's trapped in the back.
Beware.
Cast strength.
So much AoE damage right now.
3, 2, 1.
Y'all need to focus these head.
Beware.
Hey, right next to
1. 3, 2,
Oh, is he back against the wall?
Yeah, he's
Someone's gonna have to
Oh my god.
Beware.
Tonic.
1.
I just disengaged way back.
I got you, Pat. Nope, no, I don't.
DK
There's
will
a
have
small
to
help
pick
to
you up.
heals.
Beware.
1. 3, 2, 1.
Tonic is stuck again.
Beware.
That death grip is so
1. 3, 2, 1.
Come on, get Beal out of there.
Beware.
3, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Okay, as you can see, the fight gets really hectic if people are not paying attention.
1.
That's why you need to make use of the entire room. Okay, wipe it up.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Rune needs to be run out better too.
Yeah, we kind of can't make an impenetrable wall.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, now that you see the fight, I expect this attempt to go a lot better. Beast is coming down. Yes, vision. Now, we did have one that was way off to the side and was kind of missed, but we need people to keep an eye out for stuff like that as well.
Raz, you burn.
Aye.
You can jump down and kill yourself and then come in.
I could do that.
Oh, I life gripped the wrong person.
Rip.
Who needs food?
Raz is down there being hungry.
It's alright, I'm hungry. I can be hungry.
Maybe Rune has a swap blaster on his rogue after he eats.
There's no swap monster on
That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
I have swap blasters on every character but this rogue.
I just assumed we were going to drop it down here again. I bet.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that, sir.
That's stressful. This jump right here, I don't even want to attempt it. I'll jump right through the big hole.
Yeah, I just dropped the lock rock like as soon as we hit the bottom. It makes the most sense, I think.
Does make sense, yeah.
I'm afraid of nights out.
When are we popping hero on this fight, by the way?
25%, I believe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread out, guys. Lot. If you get the debuff, run away with it too. Don't just stand there.
Beware.
Blast, dodge it. Do not get hit by the.
2, 1.
Cast right there.
Axie's good on order.
Can you guys not root them in place?
3, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Taunted.
Beware.
3, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Swing around that guy in the back.
Beware.
Someone just knocked me back in.
3, 2, 1.
You guys got this one?
Dodge.
1.
Axie's good on order.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa, who blasted protections me?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Wasn't me.
Beware.
It was an accident. It makes it look, I'm sorry.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, go with Hex. When he picks up his dad, go to the side with Hex and circle on his head. If you're over here with Axie, you're on the wrong side.
1.
Oh man.
I got them.
Pop cooldowns.
Hex doesn't
Trying
have a
point.
circle on his head, by the way. He's a square.
No, that's...
Beware.
Get someone get me out of here. Oh, thank you.
Reaper had the circle.
Hey, I put it forward from you guys.
I don't know why it keeps removing it off of Hex.
Give him a cross.
Yeah, I give him assist, he can do it.
AoE these. Yeah.
They need to be single targeted.
Closer.
Beware.
Let me know when that's done over there. On the way. Alright, burn down this destroyer.
It's still recharging.
Beware.
I'm putting him right in between two visions to keep him down, but he casts a AoE ability that is stacking the debuff on us, so that he has to die quick. Okay, now finish off the vision. I'm grabbing more.
3, 2, 1.
You need to grab the ball.
No, it should be okay. I'm gonna have to grab some extra worms, but it should be okay.
Beware.
I'm over at Sidra, we're taking it.
1.
Get everyone out.
Beware.
1.
Trank if you have it set.
I got mine.
10 seconds, I got it.
Yours on his.
Oh my god. Kill the vision first, Peachy.
2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Wow.
I'll get Peachy. Don't worry.
Beware.
Good on well. 2 more objectives.
2, 1.
There's 2 right beside me. X.
2.
No, oh yeah, I got 8 now. Now.
Beware.
3, 2.
Remember when we transition to the second phase, it does massive AoE damage, so healers be ready.
I have my trank for it.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Living Sphere cast, knock me out.
I'm at 20 stacks.
Beware.
Didn't give me a warning.
3, 2, 1.
1.
The shadows.
I want to work on that.
Beware.
2, 1.
Cast trank.
3, 2, 1.
I'm on the way back. Tonic.
We shouldn't be rooting
Beware.
our teammates.
That's already.
Yeah, dude.
2, 1.
Sorry, sir.
Taunting.
We got B-res up, by the way.
Dodge the blast. Get the heals up.
3, 2, 1.
Another
I
heal.
have a really big heal.
There
He's got a big heal. Big heal. Big heal here.
3, 2, 1.
What's back over here?
Get the destroyer in a bit.
Beware.
Let me
2
know when
minutes
it's
on next
dead.
Friday. Halfway.
On the way.
Beware.
Burn that devourer down quick.
Symbol of hope.
Get ready to dodge the beam also. Obliteration beam.
Get this vision behind you guys.
20 sec trank cast.
I'm moving the destroyer near a vision. Burn it. The destroyer. Cleave down the vision.
Okay, do you have symbol?
Cast
Grab the
trank.
boss.
3, 2, 1.
Vision still.
Focus
Your
vision
vision.
first.
I got these, go.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Dawning.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Timer on symbol.
Oh my god, can someone knock Gear out?
Beware.
Please.
Time.
1.
Yeah, I see Anka.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I think we have a battle res up. Could be wrong.
3, 2,
We did.
1.
What do you want?
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2,
Get a DPS up.
1.
Zifona, anybody's close. Make sure that you're not standing in a bad area when you rise up.
Not Casso.
3, 2, 1.
Someone not Casso.
I'm on my back.
1.
Tony.
I tried. It weren't.
Nice.
Beware.
Melee range from enough to stack up.
3,
Who did you want us?
1.
Dawning.
The shadows. Beware.
3,
Panic talk to you.
1.
3,
Strength, cast strength.
I think it was 10% was casted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. We're pretty low anyway.
2, 1.
I'm trying to get back to you.
Beware.
Tonic.
3, 2, 1.
On the back.
Back guy, spear in the back.
Beware.
Touch the black.
1.
3,
Fix it on an MC.
Back guy's
Casso
spear.
burning sphere.
Next, can you go set?
Get Kaz out of there, get Kaz.
3,
Beware.
2, 1.
Time.
Gear has AoE
I'm on my way back.
14.
1.
Someone get fat guy.
Tonic.
Good job,
Not right,
DPS
another one.
D for longer than 30 seconds.
Beware.
3,
Yes, there he is.
2, 1.
I am stuck.
3, 2,
Yeah, I tried to hold
1.
you.
I'm stuck against the wall. Someone has to take a different angle.
Conning.
Beware.
If you're stuck against the wall right now,
Thank you.
3,
pull down.
1.
I got a microphone on me. Here. I have big
Beware.
AoE heal. Get me out.
1.
Yeah, I've been stuck for like a minute.
3, 2, 1.
Tonic.
Back, Kiki's back.
Beware.
6 seconds on my second.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Nice. Big heal, Beer.
Beware.
25 seconds breath.
3,
The boss.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Fuck. Board me right as I casted it.
Axie's got
Beware.
18 stacks. Still got about
10
8
seconds.
health as a movement, so I'm okay. Just burn the boss.
3, 2, 1.
We got it.
Symbol open.
Bubble top. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, he's rage.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Close.
That's an item I actually need.
Good job, guys.
That was a...
Oh, nice regularity.
Jeez, irregularity. Are you you trying to give Bureau a run for top geared?
Wow, that's so good.
Savior, I hate you.
Got that
Forever.
great socket.
Haste mastery. Oh, man.
375 plus a socket. That's crazy.
No kidding. Jesus Christ.
Better put
Hey, there's that luminous of
Savior, you
virtue.
don't need that.
He can't
You
trade.
can't trade it. There's no way he can trade it.
Oh, he actually uses one enders too. Okay, I thought he was a policeman.
Oh, it's cute. It's like a smaller version of my sword.
So this is not trash, but everyone take a look at this list right here. If you were on the Matrix team, you're gonna have to deal with these a lot.
I'm guessing I am. How many locks do we have? We have 2. Okay. How many warriors do we have? 2.
We need 3 groups of 3.
Well, no, not 3. So, 2 groups of 2 should be fine because we have 2 warriors and they can solo it.
We have 3
With
warriors.
the healer. 3 warriors, so we should be fine.
And we have warlock portals and stuff too.
Yeah, so it should be a warrior plus, I don't know, a healer. I could run back and forth from host groups too even.
Yeah.
Can we break?
Or,
Yeah, I really need to take my dog out. She's been whining since
The
Zool.
re-origination drive is primed. Let's light it up
Hey, said
and
I'll
put
do the
her
portal on
in
the right
like the pastel boil he is.
The seals are broken. The end is here. Come and be the first to receive my gift.
Oh no, another rocks.
No, not a caramel one. It's supposed to be pretty good.
My pestilence.
That's gonna be like eating pebbles.
First, bubbling, putrid cyst. I cover the world.
I don't know, man. It takes like 5 minutes to clean your hands after eating those.
You clean your hands? Just power through, bro.
I work in an operating room. Like half my job is cleaning my hands.
I've never washed my hands, washed my body, or my hair.
I never wash my soul.
No, that's the one thing I do keep clean, so.
So the caramel is no longer like caramely. It's shattered. Five out of 10.
I'm just stuck here drinking coffee and eating fruit snacks, so. I guess I'll just, be 13 again.
Kudos and Capri Sun, man.
Wait, what's kudos?
Those like granola bars with M&Ms in them from when I was like 6. And we
Oh
would-
yeah, I
we would
remember
eat
those.
them. Yeah, we'd eat them after T-ball.
Yeah, those are so good.
I don't know where they're at. I want one now.
Dude. Oh my gosh, yes, that's such a good idea. Let's go get some.
I'll look it up on Amazon after this.
This is what breaks are for.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's what we're doing.
In the meantime, though, I want more fruit snacks. So they still exist.
Not in any store I go to.
They're on Amazon.
Well, I'll order some.
Bro, yeah, just order them together.
Okay. I tried to do it on my cell phone. It went from 10% to 3% to 0. Pretty frustrated with it right now. It's charging.
Well, that's the life of an Android, dude.
It's like a needy girlfriend. It goes from like 30 to 0. In rage mode.
In rage mode.
That's what killed it. I had a bunch of texts from someone who was going kind of aggro, and it just killed my battery because I wasn't paying attention to my phone.
It is like a needy... Oh my gosh, is that a butthole? That's Gahoon. Gahoon's a butthole.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Remember, you
Terrifying
one.
butthole.
You can go through the other side after we kill Gahoon. It'll port you back to Morales.
He's heading in the cave.
So it's like...
So,
Don't let him.
out of the healers, me and Sid are going to be top teams 1 and 2, but we need a volunteer for the third top team. Mobility is a plus if you got it. Do we have any volunteers?
Probably take the other druid then, because...
Both the druids are already on the duty, but we need a third one.
Well,
Preferably someone who did the runs last week and is familiar with it, so we don't have to worry about it. Because the Matrix teams, the Matrix teams are key to this fight.
You can put me on one with Sub Rogue. I get 2 shadow steps.
Well, the first 2 teams are probably going to be Druid Warrior. Then the third team will need 3 people.
I don't know what the mechanic is, so I don't want to volunteer.
We have 3 warriors? Who's the third? Oh, we do have the Dynamite. The Dark Souls. Alright.
We have OG and Hanan Todd. That's the only warriors. Rune is on his rogue.
What about Lynx?
Link.
I'll get drunken.
Yeah, let the Fury
Oh.
Warriors do it.
Where is... Yeah, there he is.
Infinite Whirlwind. Go get them.
So, you warriors, have any of you done this before? The running of the warp?
OG has. Him and Smooch did it last week.
Okay, good. Let's see. Oh yeah, Dark Souls knows how to do it. He did it last week as well. Left side, right side, both the same. I mean, the pathing is a tiny bit different, but I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah. When you pick up the orb on one side, does it disappear from the other?
Pretty sure it only spawned on the left side first. I never looked at the right side.
Guys, was Thanos right?
Gosh, this reminds me so much of Stranger Things. It's unreal. Is this the upside down? Honestly, Anvil, don't threaten me, dude, because like I've thought about it the whole time.
What?
Okay, so break's over, we're all here. So for people that are going to be down here killing the eyes, take a look at the Dark Young ad, okay? This ad is important for 2 reasons. Number one, he will do an ability that when you stand in the aura, it will give you a buff that increases your damage. If you get it more than once, it will mind control you. So you have to make sure you are not mind controlled. So it'll be an aura around him. It's a castable ability. You just stand in the circle, you get the buff, and then you DPS down the eyes. Eyes are priority. So what I'll do is I will pull the blue square, the Dark Young, to the first eye, get the buff, and then once everyone has the buff, I will move him immediately over to the blue square, because everyone who has the buff can just kill the first 2 Cyclopean Terrors instantly almost, and then we'll burn them down. That is, it's all about ad control down here. Making sure that if you have the buff, you're not next to the Dark Young, and if you don't have the buff, that you do get next to the Dark Young to get it. So what's going to happen is while we're doing this, the orb teams will be running the orbs. Every time we do 3 orbs, there will be this giant beam of light that will come down into the middle of the room. Once that happens, everyone will stack in that light, and we will pop cooldowns to get people topped off. Once that starts happening, you do not have to worry about DPSing down the ads. The ads will die. Once we do that, then the boss will come out. When the boss comes out, he's going to be tanked with his mouth facing towards the opening where he comes out, and then the orb teams will start running again. During this phase, and this one's the more hectic phase, you have to make sure you're spread out. There's going to be waves of corruption you have to dodge. You should take turns cleansing your putrid blood stacks by standing near someone who has the Blood Feast. Blood Feast is this big red circle around someone. When you stand in it, it will clean your stacks of the debuff. Please make sure you do this. Your healers will love you if you do. Also, when the Gibbering Horror spawns, you have to make sure you kill the Gibbering Horror immediately. It's top priority. Once the power matrix is done, the beam will come down again and will hit the boss. The boss will start taking extra damage. That's when we will pop all of our cooldowns, pop hero, everything, and burn the boss. Once we get him to 15%, the focusing crystal, if you look up, there's some crystals up there. Those will be destroyed, and all of a sudden we're going to have all this stuff crashing down on us. You have to make sure you dodge the collapse. Once the collapses are over, the boss fight is pretty much the same as phase 2, except he will start doing Gaze of Gahoon. So this is kind of like the snake in Temple. You just have to look away or you will get fear. Can't do a transmog mount in here, unfortunately.
You can do it after we wipe.
Oh!
You done, actually?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, the big thing for phase 1 and 2 is getting the orbs as quickly as possible. The ads will eventually overrun us if the orbs take too long. Now, if something happens and an orb is dropped, it's basically a wipe. Call it, let us know, because we can run the boss up the platform and it will reset the fight.
That we know of.
No, we did it last week. It worked.
No, I know I was here. I'm just saying things change. You don't think they would have fixed it?
But
it's
it was a
intended.
fixed event. Yeah.
It's intended because people were tanking him up there to completely avoid stuff.
Those cheaters.
So, for orbs, as I said, the healers just grab it, run to the portal, and once you're through the portal, get as far as you can, and throw it to the warrior. The warrior, you're gonna do your thing and be fast and all that good shit, and go turn it in. So the warrior, while the healer is running to grab it, because you go straight through the portal, clear out that initial area around the portal a little bit first. You could just whirlwind or something. I think that's what works really good for that, because you won't be slowed while you're doing it. And I'll also let the healer get a little bit farther once they get through the portal, which will give you more leeway when you do your charges and stuff. So how the throwing works, you have a little action button that'll pop up on your screen when you get it. So whoever got it first, the healer, you'll click on the action button and it'll give you a little ground targeter. You only have a certain amount of range. So if you have a mic, it'd be really good if you can just kind of like tell your warrior, hey, come closer, go farther, or whatnot. But if not, that works kind of fine too. You'll get a hang of it. Because when you do throw it, there's a big ass yellow swirly on the ground. So warrior, whoever's catching it, make sure you stand in the swirly, because if you don't, you'll drop it and you have to redo it over again, which is basically us resetting this. And so yeah, so Jared, I just use my what's it called, Tiger Dash, and that gets me plenty close enough to the portal. And even more
are you gonna do east or west?
So I'm group 1, you're group 2. So group 1 is left, group 2 is right, and group 3 is left again. And there'll be 2 cycles of that. If we do the first cycle well enough, that means there'll be about a 15-20 second delay before group 1 can interact with the orb again at the start of the second cycle. Because, yeah, you get a 2-minute debuff after you turn it in where you can't interact with the orb at all.
And that's a good problem to have. That means it's being done properly and quickly.
So yeah, or top teams, if you have any questions, now's the time. Because this whole first phase of the fight depends on the top teams doing their job correctly and quickly. So how this is going to do, as soon as the fight starts, Team 1 is going to go up and do their thing. When Team 1's almost done, I'll call out Team 2, go up. So as soon as I call out Team 2, you guys start heading up. Even if you get there a couple seconds early and the orb's not quite there yet, that's fine. Just sit there. And once you're going through, I don't know if you guys have a mic on your team. Sajira has a mic. They'll call out Team 2 or Team 3 go up once they're almost done, and then Team 3 will go up. And once you turn it in, just jump down off the platform back into the main arena.
Question.
Okay.
Is it when you have the orb? Is it just like the what's it called, temporal cephalalis, where you can throw it into the skull, or do you actually have to run it into the skull?
You'll run up to it and it's like it's a little thing you
it.
click on. Yeah, you click on it, but you need the orb.
Okay.
So if you kind of come up on the ramp where I'm standing, and you look like right across over a skull, you can kind of see the little mechanism at the end there, the yellow light in the middle. That yellow light is what you're clicking.
Gear click, right?
Yeah. It's really important that when you catch the orb and throw the orb that you don't miss. So just try to connect on the throw and catch.
I haven't read your thing yet, OG.
If you miss, does it go right back to the start?
It goes to the other side, so the other team has to go, and it just messes everything up. It's almost guaranteed to be a wipe.
Okay. So healer first, then warrior.
Yeah. So yeah, healer just used. So actually, priest. Yeah, that's probably not a bad deal. So group 3, one of you paladins, whoever wants to volunteer, you're gonna main group 3 because you have your little mount thing you can use to charge. So whichever one of you wants to do it.
I've done it before.
Well,
I volunteer him.
Can you heal, Chrome? Alright, you should be able to heal. Can you heal enough to keep them up?
I thought you meant for running.
Well, if you're part of the team, you're gonna have to contribute in some way. You know, you'll probably have to pick it up and throw it a little ways or run. Like you probably won't have to do much running, but.
Can you heal enough to keep a warrior taking not too much damage, but a little bit damage up? A couple flash of lights?
Well, my 2 cents on that, we had no healer in the second group last week, and someone died pretty much every time.
Well, if that's the case, then I can always run over and just be on group 3 as well. Since I do have the mobility for it. That's what I did last week anyways.
If you use Tranquility over by the Cyclopean, the skull, like, does that reach up there? Like, I'm pretty sure that works, right?
They don't take quite enough. The only reason you should die if you're up top is because you're standing in assists without shrinking them. Because they don't do that much damage, but if you just stand there and don't do anything, then they will kill you. But if you hit them, their AoE shrinks, and if their AoE shrinks, they won't do damage to you if you're not standing in their AoE. So
when Rune was doing it, I think he was doing Whirlwind or Blade Storm through it.
Yeah, I just Blade Storm straight to it, but I was arms, so... You can just charge twice and heroically peek and soul the whole thing. It's not hard.
Yeah, I can do that. I have the double charge talent and heroic leap.
All you need to do is just run down through it and just spam Whirlwind until your charges come up. You have about, I think you have like 8 seconds until you get snared at the end of it. If you get snared, you're going to have to toss it to someone that doesn't have a debuff. It shouldn't happen though, because you should be able to just jump right over there to it.
I'm actually curious, do you know if running up on the platform here before he spawns or reset it? Because if it does, we can just have the warriors just do a dry run without the orb even. I don't know.
I also want to see if I'm able to get to the end of the thing with movement, or Blessing of Freedom and 2 Divine Steeds.
There's an aura that's giving me 1500 damage a second here, but does it pull if I can do that dry run?
You can stand up here. We have never tried to run over to assist without it before. Yeah, the orb will spawn here. The healer will grab it. The locked portal is not up right now, but the locked portal is going to be about in the middle of those 3 assists right there where it's over. So the heroes, you as a warrior, the first thing you're going to do when you run up here is take that portal, clear out some of the assists near the end at the other one, while you wait for the healer to grab it and run over.
I'm going to just do a quick dry run. If it pulls, I'm sorry, but I want to see if it's possible.
It's going to pull.
It will.
If you're afraid, you can always take the Uldir teleporter if you're afraid, I guess. Because I'd rather them get it right during the fight if that takes a dry run.
I mean, like, just for a solo run going through the run. Not needing a healer, because that aura is nothing.
I don't think we need a dry run. Let's just do it. I mean, we'll probably wipe on this fight a couple times, but it's not that hard. If you just, once you practice the orbs and you get that good, then you win. It's not that hard.
Yeah, once you get them down, orbs are super easy. It's just, you might take a try or two, but once you get it down, it's... Yeah, as I said, we were beating the timer by 20-30 seconds last week once we had the teams down.
Right.
Alright, so Team 1. So once again, Group 1 is me and OG. Group 2 is Sejudite and Hanny. Group 3 is Drunken. And we need at least someone else to go toss it to him, but I could be the healer for that if he needs it.
If the double charge and the hero lead works, I trust Rune on that. I don't need a healer with me.
Hey, actually, did you say you had extra tomes?
Who is that?
Oh yeah, I do.
Can I bum one off you?
Well,
who's that?
Chrome.
Which warrior just said they think they can solo it?
Drunken Links, third.
Thank you very much.
Because I know OG said he can solo it, but he also did it about 20 times last week.
Yeah, like, I mean, just try it with a healer. If you can solo it, that's great.
Well, OG can solo it. I trust him. So I'll go to Group 3 with you, Drunken.
Okay. You want me to grab it and then the other way?
No. No, I'll grab it and throw it to you, and then you do your stuff to the end.
Okay.
I'll be up there to at least heal you, OG, but I won't touch it. Like that spot. I'll throw some heals on you when you go to make sure you don't die.
Alright, sorry, now, next question. Until my group gets called to it, you want me hitting the worms and don't get that buff twice on Dark Young, correct?
Yep, you just normal DPS until it's your turn to go up. And Locks, your portal's expired, so could you please put those back up? OG, do you have a mic? I don't know.
Yeah, is it working?
Yeah. Okay, so you just make sure to call out for group 2 when you're almost done.
Okay.
And then Sajudite, you'll be responsible for calling group 3.
Get your food buff, and we're gonna go.
Don't forget to use
Best way to learn is to do. Also, remember, if you're down here for phase 1, make sure you are stacking on the Dark Young if you do not have the buff, and then running away if you do.
And yeah, an OG, you can stand up there when he first pulls. It doesn't do enough damage. You don't have to worry about. It'll be quicker instead of running up after a pull. It takes like 5 seconds, but it's basically up right away.
Okay, waiting on Val, Akamai, Side Druid. Waiting on 2 Druid.
I'm here.
I'm here. Can I have permission to attempt to see if I can get to the end of the channel with Blessing of Freedom and Divine Steed on first spell? Just on the right side instead of the left.
As long as it doesn't mess something up, yeah.
Well, if you're gonna do
Don't
that,
think
do
it
that,
should.
do that on the left side at least, so in case something does happen with us, you'll be there. But you shouldn't mess anything up.
Okay.
That was my question. Said it pull the boss.
Yeah, that's why I was...
Well, I
that's
mean,
why
do
I
it
asked
after the
Axie.
pull happens.
Yes, of course.
Alright, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm out of range. The outbreak has begun.
2.
Dark Bargain, that's the buff. Get it?
Oh yeah, we can
Beware.
Jeez, nice.
Group 2, head up.
Got it.
Dark Bargain, if you have the buff, don't worry.
Beware.
Dodgeballs.
Alright, come back a little bit. Stand right there, don't move. There you go.
Dark Bargain, you need the buff, get it?
3 started.
Beware.
Screw 3
3
going.
ready.
Go for the portal, I'll grab it and run.
Is there supposed to be no portal on our side, by the way?
Can now be collected.
It's the feast
3,
of a thousand mouths again.
Okay, stay right there, Come back a little bit. Okay,
Beware.
Try not to drop the cotton balls in the raid.
Yeah, you gotta do your double charge and like don't worry about DPS and then while you're holding the orb. So throw it to me once I get to it.
Dark Bargain over here.
Beware.
Third orb going in.
Beware.
Stack on the light, stack on the light, get on the light.
Don't run through shit.
Big heal.
Cast train.
point, get ready.
3,
Go.
2, 1.
Cannot escape infection.
How long did you debuff OG?
A power matrix is ready for
Beware.
acquisition.
Okay, group 2, start heading up.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Remember not to drop those cotton balls inside the raid.
Okay, stand right, come back a little more.
Beware.
Perfect, sorry.
Seek out your allies.
Going on to
My gift.
Group 3, head up.
Makes it so much easier to
Beware.
work.
Focus that.
Kill the gibbering, kill the gibbering.
I have 18 seconds left on pick up CD trinket. Be aware of that.
1.
Yeah, I got 13.
Go ahead and go through and start clearing while I wait to pick it up.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Take it
Who's got
up.
this? Who's got this?
Attention. A new power matrix is available.
4, 3, 2,
Beware. A little bit farther, right there. Right there. Bro, X.
3, 2, 1.
Get ready for beam.
Getting it now.
Beware.
Kill the ad.
Are we doing
Pop hero, burn Gahoon.
Cast.
Get a res up on Val as well. I didn't see he was dead.
Cast that.
What's the percentage? I can't remember. We have to get him to 25
Is it 30?
for the
No.
collapse.
25 stuff starts falling. Guys, there'll be circles in the ground, do not put everything, it'll one shot.
The massive circle. Also, don't get blinded.
That'll start after the collapse.
3, 2, 1.
Collapse must be 20%.
4, 3. Beware. 1. Seek out your allies.
Oh. Uh-oh.
One.
Not a great time to...
Beware.
Collapse. Dodge the circles.
Back.
Give room more first, eh?
Kill the gibbering quickly. Collapse right near the ad.
Popping through that
I can't use that item yet.
Collapse near it. Watch out. Killers.
30 seconds, strength, cast.
Seconds on
Far
my
down.
That's 19.
Taunting.
2.
Heals on Axie.
Beware.
I'm gonna start rotating him around the room if we have to on the outside.
Charging.
Here's cast.
3,
AoE.
1.
Cast
It's like, did collapses stop?
Collapses are done. Focus boss.
Beware.
Get ready to turn around, guys.
Beware.
Look away.
Damn it. Heal Axie. I was looking away.
1.
Taunt. 7 stacks.
Cast strength.
Beware.
3,
That's some
2,
symbol
1.
Taunting. Heals on Hex quick.
2, 1.
Beware.
I'm gonna try to move the boss.
Look away. You guys are not keeping it here like that.
1.
Sorry.
Healer CD if someone has it.
Val, if you're alive, give a healer
3, 2,
innervate.
1.
Taunt it.
1.
We have another battle res. Bringing out this on the
Big heals. Big heals on Axie. On Hex. Taunting.
50 seconds, cast Trank.
2, 1.
5 seconds to mine.
Right, use it on
Trank.
1.
I'm about to drop it.
Taunted.
3,
Beware.
2, 1.
Look away.
Your screams will echo forever.
25 seconds, cast.
You got it. You got it.
Axie's down. It's not over yet. Burn.
400k health. Get him.
Taunted.
Taunted on me.
No,
Go,
Axie.
go, 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 go.
Axie.
Yeah. I thought you were dead. Good job.
Within you.
Sorry about that taunt at the end there. I thought you were
No,
dead.
it's okay. I was dead.
Yeah, I probably. Just see running nice and easy once you get the hang of it.
And
I can't believe we wiped all that, all those times too.
Let's light it
Max,
up.
did you get powers there?
I did.
That was question speed and I was running.
The seals are broken.
Want to buy Absolution Cast?
Oh, Zafona down.
To receive my
And Danos.
Can I get a res?
are we just not doing mass res?
I got the mass res.
In fact, I got a gun.
Let me do it right now.
It's a bummer because I got a 360 bow in my chest today.
Well, you should be able to trade the gun then, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Also, just for the record, Paladin is able to get to the end with Freedom and Divine Steed. That's pretty good.
Good job, guys.
GG, y'all.
I'm wondering, is the 1% crit better than a 5 item level difference? Do dwarves still get a bonus to guns? Does anyone know about that?
I mean, if you're asking, you must be a dork, right?
Yeah, I'm a dwarf hunter. I don't know if the crit's worth it though. I have 5 item levels over the gun I
I was
just
afraid I was
got.
going to the Exodar there for a second.
What's your agility bonus over it?
Yeah, are we gonna do Talok?
Talok.
Heroic Talent.
Oh yeah.
Easy as heck.
We just reflash, might as well.
Mythic Talok or.
It looks like we're rolling on a gun. But just go ahead and link it to that guy. Rolling on a hate its versatility gun for me to die. Bowl, Shadowthorn. Oof, goes to Shadowthorn.
Come, let us parley.
So, plate DPS.
Do check back for new stock, friend.
I was just kind of wondering, so I threw this helm on today for Gahoon as a tank. The 2 procs combined were 9.4% of my damage. That helm is stupid overpowered.
You talking about the
Helm of Defiled Libetarium.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I'm talking about the laser matrix. Is that what you're referring to?
Laser Matrix and the Heed My Call. Wow.
Anyone else not need loot to put on roll?
Finest wares in Uldir, right here.
Maybe one of those Gahoon trinkets.
Appreciate the patronage.
We're going to call it here. We'll start with Fresh tomorrow with Heroic. And for Heroic, the people that are coming,
Mythic Talk?
we are going to be basically If you were here on Heroic last week, you know we're pretty serious about our Heroic progression. So you need to have everything. You need to have food, flasks, potions, everything. Runes. I know runes are expensive, but I had a rune on that fight, and who knows, made a little bit of damage, helped with how close it was. So
You can run LFR now.
That was really close. Like,
those bosses drop runes.
And LFR can Titan Forge as well, so it's worth it to run that also.
Oh,
we should
boy.
just all queue up for LFR.
Yeah, dude, that sounds so great.
well, you can only queue as a party. I don't think it lets us queue as a raid. I wish it did. That'd be lit. Maybe.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
But yeah, I totally forgot there's LFR for the first thing now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, first wing.
Oh, it's only the first one.
Yeah, it's
Stuff can Titan Forge, you'll get runes, everything.
It's Talak